All right, we are live. If you're watching this, this is officially part 2 of tonight's live stream. And welcome back, everybody. Let me get this reset here. Push this in here. Welcome, everybody. When you're on, go ahead and do the same thing you always do. Hit the like buttons, hit the share buttons, and let's get this show on the road for part 2 here. All right, I'm about to start restacking and repacking and get some stuff organized over here. There's a couple empty crates. It's been a great night so far as just participation and sales and viewers, and really good turnout. And I'd like to thank everybody that consistently tunes in and supports us. I rested my legs right quick and my feet. It's a very rewarding experience to do that. I ate a little Debbie and chugged some water. My allergies have been bothering me this week ever since I went home on Christmas Eve to my mom's house, which is where I grew up. I've had some pretty bad allergies. And, boy, I almost touched my eyes earlier. I'm touching them right now. Ow. I try not to because they will start getting irritated. But yeah, while everybody gets on, make sure you comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Just anything you can comment to help get the feed generated, get the feed rolling. I'd greatly appreciate it. We can do a little bit of anything here in part 2. I'm trying to clear out some stuff. We've pretty much sold the Funkos off. I mean, there's some left, but Tanner said, "Why don't you work on something else?" I was like, "All right, we'll try something else then." So I did magazines tonight, and we've sold 2 tables full. That's been great, and I still got some left over. I was waiting for Regina, and I think I saw where she commented as soon as I entered the feed. I think she got on. Regina, if you're still on, top crate 400 double vision. Yeah, you saw that. Give me 1 second. Let's get that in. Vicky's over in Gornsville, Tennessee. All right, I know that place very well, Vicky. Western Kentucky. Great. Let me set these unsold magazines behind me. All right, I'll wait for Regina. I bet she'll buy all the Elvis stuff. Yeah, so 400 double vision is a Rocktober exclusive on purple vinyl, and that is $33.99. Who asked for the Melancholy? I still got the Melancholy box. Who was interested in that? Damon, was you interested in that as well? Still got the Melancholy box. Welcome back, everybody. New feed has started. Damon says he'll take it. Thank you. That's the first sale of part 2, 400 double vision. I think we've went through all this, and I've pulled everything that I can from that video. The ones I couldn't pull, I've ran out of stock on. And there's my empty tub. Finally sold all those newspapers. Boy, we got plenty more tubs like that in the back. Had to choose between me and Led Zeppelin. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's start showing some stuff. Regina's back on. Regina, I had some Elvis stuff from earlier. And let me see what else we have here. The Elvis stuff I had left was this piece. All right. Right. She's going to be interested in this. Lisa Marie Presley, $10. Elvis, $10. Elvis, $10. Elvis, $10. Elvis, $10. Elvis, $10. And that's it. So Regina, let's see here. Yeah, that's what was available. It was National Examiner and then some tabloid stuff. I had Elvis's son. The Star, Globe, Star, and then the Rolling Stones with Lisa Marie Presley. And then I said I would sell that like a small newspaper for $5. That's why everybody's tagging you, because there was some Elvis Presley stuff. That's why everybody was tagging you. They wanted to let you know that that stuff was available. All right, let's put up a couple auctions. Yeah, we'll do some blues, buy it now, best offer. I got 2 auctions going up right now. The first one I have is the Allman Brothers, Wipe the Windows, Check the Oil, Dollar Gas. The Allman Brothers. It's a 2 LP, no condition notes. That's a live Allman Brothers record, and we're going to put that up for a $15 start. $15 start for the Allman Brothers. That's going up for a $15 start. And we have the Pretenders. This is their self-titled album. Has the hit song, I've Got Brass in Pocket. And that's no condition notes. That's going to go up for a $10 start. So $15 on the Allman Brothers, $10 on the Pretenders. Clean up some final auctions. Oh, and there's one more Elvis item here, Regina. If you buy all those, then I'll give you this as well. It's an Atlanta Journal. Pretty soon after, I think the day of or the day after Elvis died. So, all that, how much for the whole lot? Let's see. Well, individually, I said 0, and then 5, and then 15, and then 25, and then 35, and then 45, and then 55, and then 65. Well, if we just do $50 for it all, that will be your call. Okay? Allman Brothers has a high bid of 15, and the Pretenders is a $10 start. Somebody asked for blues, buy it now, best offer. We probably can come up with some of those. I have more crates. We're going to finish up with vinyl here probably in the next little bit of the show. I have vinyl that I hadn't got to yet, buy it now, best offer. And let me go get some of that right now. And let me swap out some of these other crates. I still feel like there's one more crate of new vinyl missing. I don't know where it is, but I feel like there's something else incomplete here. So, all right. So Regina's going to get all of that for $50. Now the magazine lot just got a lot thinner. But let me step over here and let me put this on the table for Regina. Regina, when I see Elvis, your name is going to get mentioned, and probably somebody's going to tag you, and you usually buy it all. So that's so to Regina, that lot there for $50. Thank you. Now let's fill up a crate. Let's go through some buy it now best offer. And I'm going to try to show stuff over here around me in between records that I hadn't got to show. We might do half off actually on some of these. Let me see. This is probably the time of night to do some of these half off. Let me see what the sticker is. And there might be some blues mixed in here. Yeah. Riley, there will be some blues most likely mixed in here. Maybe some, but I see a lot of different type stuff. So let me grab these. Let's fill up some crates. And what we're going to do is that, and then I'm just going to try to show a lot of other different stuff as well. I'll stop talking and try to get to what I'm actually trying to say. All right, here's a half off bin. I don't think I have a place to put it because I hadn't moved that yet, but that's okay. I didn't put many in here. I'm walking over here and I'm realizing I didn't put many records in this bin. That's okay though. All right. Any more Japanese? Just a couple. Just a couple. I was hoping I could condense all this into a couple crates, but let me just take this back off. I think there's only one that hadn't been shown, a Hall & Oates. Okay. Bert has the Allman Brothers for 15. Final call, and final call to get a bid on the Pretenders for 10. Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to go to the back and try to go through another tub of some sort like that, okay? First thing we have in here, this is $10. Ian Matthews, Journeys from Gospel Oak. Ian Matthews, $10. This is called Ian Matthews, Journeys from Gospel Oak. That is $10. We have Daryl McCall, Lily Dale. Daryl McCall is $5. $5 on that. And Green Day. Green Day, did you answer a question? Green Day, do you have any Green Day? Not to my knowledge. No, not to my knowledge as of right now. Augie Myers is $10. This is a half off bin, no more, no less. Colin James, VG Plus, $5. Colin James, that one's called self-titled. Colin James, VG Plus, $5. Jack something, VG Plus, $5. Get your thrills where you find them. This is, whoop, I completely pulled out the whole record. Jack Kent. Terrible font on that record. Looks like Pac-Man logos before Pac-Man. VG Plus, $5. And Eddie Grant, Killer on the Rampage. This has the hit song Electric Avenue on it. Eddie Grant is $5. Eddie Grant is $5. The Doobie Brothers, What Were Once Vices Are Now Habits. Oh Black Water. Another Park, Another Sunday. Great music on that. VG Plus, $7.50. Burt Jordan, you get the Allman Brothers for $15. If anybody wants the Pretenders, it's a $10 buy it now on the Pretenders. $10 buy it now on the Pretenders. We have Sadia Garrett. That's EX, $5. Riley Harrison on Eddie Grant. Ron Duffield, second. Jay Giles Band, Showtown. That's EX edition, $9. Gold stamp promo. Gold stamp promo. I have a section over here with possibly more. Let me see what's in this tub. Let's see what we've tucked away back here in this tub. That is, looks like CDs. What is all this? This is Beatles mags, Rolling Stones mags, Beatles mags. Yep, Life mags. And I do have some 45s over here. I think a lot of them are punk and hardcore. But let me grab one and see what's in it, because some of these I hadn't shown in a long time, and if they don't sell, we might could do some bundle lots, because these have been here for a while, and I think it's time to let some of them go. So let's see what we have here. Okay. I'm going to set them right here for right now. Next thing is, first thing we have is Eddie Grant, and then Anderson was third. Albert Melendez gets the Pretenders for a $10 buy it now. That is sold for $10, the Pretenders. And next thing we have is, this is a half off bin, by the way, Brubeck and Rushing, $10. An original 61 stereo. There is some tape on the seam, but that's just $10, and it's a Columbia 6i. And we have Jay Giles Showtown and Sadia Garrett. We have Hello There Universe, Mose Allison, a 1970 mono promo. That is $12.50. $12.50. And Lucky Peterson. This is called Lucky Strikes, genuine house rock and music. $5 on Lucky Peterson. And Brethren, Moment of Truth. Brethren, Moment of Truth. That's a 1971 US, $15. Looks like some pretty good stuff in here. We're doing it half off sticker. Half off sticker on that. All right. Romelu on BRU. Brew was for the Brubeck. That's sold to Romelu. Welcome. If anybody new's watching, yep, we've been selling live here on Facebook and YouTube actually since 2019. I started doing this in 2019. We do it every night. I'll be on here tomorrow. I'll be on here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Every night I'll be on here. We do it every single night. I've been doing it since 2019. And I'm going to show you some 45s. First thing that I have, let me see what's in here. I hadn't looked through these in a long time. They've actually been over here in a part of the store you can't even get to them, where even customers can see them. Tony Basil, Over My Head. That's $4.99. Tony Basil, Over My Head. Culture Club, Move Away. That's also $4.99. Firefall, Christmas in Love and Always. Firefall's $4.99. Ricky Skaggs, I've Got a New Heartache, a promo, $4.99. Rhythm Heritage, Beretta's Theme, Keep Your Eye on the Sparrow. That's a white label promo, $4.99. The Beach Boys, The Little Girl I Once Knew, and There's No Other. The Beach Boys is $4.99. Whitney Houston, Step by Step, I Believe in You and Me. Whitney Houston's $4.99. Wham, I'm Your Man. Wham is $4.99. And Jimmy Davis and Junction. Jimmy Davis and Junction's $4.99. So handful of 45s there. Felix wants the Culture Club. That's so to Felix, thank you. Javi Soto wants the Toady Basil. That's so to Javi Soto, thank you. We got Jimmy Davis, we got Wham, we got Whitney Houston, we got the Beach Boys, we got Rhythm Heritage, and we got Ricky Skaggs. Those are all available. Let's go through some more half-off records here. The Best of the Blues, that's now $10. That's a 73 French import with Big Joe Williams, Memphis Slim, Big Bill Brunsey. That is $10. Also, we have Brandy McGee, Sonny Terry, a 65 US stereo, no condition notes, $12.50 on that. And the James Cotton Blues Band, Dealing with the Devil, a 91 US, now just $10. Riley Harrison on Best of Luck. Best of Lucky, what's he, maybe Best of? I think Riley's getting auto-corrected, I think. Let me grab another handful of 45s here. That looked like some pretty cool 80s stuff. Let me see what else is in here. Next thing we have is Hall & Oates Possession Deception. Hall & Oates is $4.99. Hall & Oates is $4.99. We have Nino at the Movies, and Kino, German version. Or, excuse me, Kino at the Movies. That's $4.99. Anita Ward, Ring My Bell. That is $4.99 as well. Belinda, this is Sand Circle, In the Sand Circle, Belinda Carlisle. That is $4.99. Leona, Wet Willie, VG Plus, a promo, $6.99. Lenny Williams, Midnight Girl, $9.99. A 1978 Disco Funk promo. Wet Willie, White Label promo, $9.99. Eagles, Take It to the Limit promo, $4.99. Chicago, Another Rainy Day in New York City promo, $4.99. Willie Nelson, Dog-Eared Corner, Take It to the Limit, and with Waylon Jennings. Expose, Come Go With Me, $4.99. And the Now Wave Sampler, $4.99. Now, Riley, what was the Best of Luck? And then I've got you down for James Cotton. That's so to you for $10. And then Riley Harrison wants Best of Blues. Okay, that's what you were trying to claim. Best of Blues. I got you now. And then Sonny Terry is sold to Thomas Hujar. Thank you. Javi Soto on BC. That was the Belinda Carlisle. That's so to Javi Soto. And then Felix wants the Willie Nelson. That's so to Felix. All right. Thank you. Let's put all those right there. Next thing we have is Switched On Blues. Doing some half-off stuff. A 69 US. Switched On Blues is $15. Danny, you were second on Willie Nelson. Cradle of Filth. Wow. Just $17.50. What's that doing in there? Right in the middle of all the blue stuff. Dr. Hook Sloppy Seconds. Dr. Hook is $7.50. And Turkey, Wild Turkey. Turkey's a white label promo, VG condition, $6. One more record. We have Danny Korchmar. That is $10. That's called Cooch. Let's do another handful of 45s here. The next one is Europe, Cherokee. Europe is $4.99. Luther Vandross and Mariah Carey, Endless Love, $4.99. Buckner and Garcia, E.T., I Love You. Buckner and Garcia promo, $4.99. Bruce Springsteen, I'm Going Down. White label promo, $4.99. Label Damage. The Doobie Brothers, The Doctor, The Doobie Brothers in Picture Sleeve, $4.99. Steve Earle, What You'll Do About Me. Steve Earle's a promo, $4.99. Next is Paula Abdul, $4.99. My Love Is For Real, Paula Abdul. Also, we have The Judds, Have Mercy, $4.99. Gordon Lightfoot, Nothing for Love, $4.99. The Carpenters, There's a Kind of a Hush, $4.99. Pia Zadora, Maybe This Time, $4.99 promo. How Much I Feel, a big hit song by Ambrosia, $4.99. Next is Cradle of Filth. Danny wants to know the year. The year is 2023. The price is $17.50. First thing is Felix Solis. He gets Europe, so to Felix Solis. Felix Solis also on Luther, so to Felix Solis. Albert Melendez wants the Expose 45. That's from the previous stack. Expose is so to Albert Melendez. Felix is next. Felix wants the Doobie Brothers, the Doctor picture sleeve. That's sold to Felix. Paul Abdul is sold to Javi Soto. Felix was second on Paul Abdul. Next is Danny Thomason on Steve Earle. Steve Earle is sold to Danny Thomason. Next is BS, and that was Chad Van Horn. And the BS was for Bruce Springsteen. That's sold to Chad Van Horn. Thank you. All right, so that leaves Ambrosia, How Much I Feel, Pia Zadora, The Carpenters, Gordon Lightfoot, the Judds, and E.T. I Love You, Buckner and Garcia. Let's go through some more half-off LPs. Introducing the Buffalo Blues Band Live. That's $12.50. Also, the Texas Blues pianist singer, Cindy Green, 81 UK. It's signed on the back, $7.50. Music is just a bunch of notes, full details enclosed. Spider John Corner with Willie and the Bumblebees, 72 US. That is now $17.50. We have Stone Blues, Charlie Musselwhite Blues Band, VG plus $10, and Blues Scene USA, the Louisiana Blues. That's a UK import compilation sealed, $12.50. Let's go through some more here. Next is Glenn Campbell, More Than Enough, $4.99. Air Supply, Lonely as the Night, picture sleeve, $4.99. Phil Collins, I Missed Again, $4.99. Billy Joel, My Life, a hit. Billy Joel, My Life in the Columbia inner sleeve, $4.99. Paul McCartney, Coming Up, $4.99. Elvis Presley, take a look at this. An old German copy, $19.99. Elvis Presley, Good Luck Charm, and Anything That's Part of You. Is that German or UK? That's a UK single in the original RCA sleeve. That's pretty cool. $19.99. Elvis Presley, Witchcraft, $14.99. Elvis Presley, Never Ending, $14.99. My Baby Left Me, Elvis, $9.99. Elvis, Ring Around My Neck, $12.99. Elvis, Such an Easy Question, and It Feels So Right, $9.99. Elvis, She's Not You, $9.99. Elvis, I Want You, I Need You, I Love You, My Baby Left Me, $9.99. Elvis, Too Much, $12.99. And Slade, Run, Runaway, double-sided promo, $4.99. What was the Gordon Lightfoot single? The Gordon Lightfoot single was called Anything for Love, Let It Ride, in picture sleeve, $4.99. And that's a promo marked record. Next is Riley Harrison Gets the Blues Scene. That's sold to Riley Harrison for $12.50. First in this pile here was Air Supply. That's sold to Felix Solis. Felix also wants the Billy Joe. Billy Joe was sold to Felix Solis. Michael Ruttman wants the very first Elvis, and that was the UK single. That's sold to Michael Ruttman. Danny was second on Louisiana Blues. That's already been claimed. And Oso Adventure wants Slade. Now, there is several Elvis here. Let me know if anybody wants one, or perhaps if you want a bundle deal on everything that's left. That was a good little crate of 45s. Those probably hadn't been gone through in like a year and a half or longer. I have a whole wall over here of 45s, priced like that I don't think we've ever shown too many times. Let's keep going through this half-off crate. Next thing we have is Joe Turner, I Understand, a 79 French import. That is sealed for $7.50. A la Blues, Country Blues in California, 1947, 1954. That is sealed for $10. Nitty Gritty Dirt Band is $13.50. Also, Forest City Joe and Forrest Fuller, an 88 Italian import, originally released in 1952. That's $10, or originally recorded in 1952. Jay McShann, The Man from Muskogee, that's now $6.50. Riley Harrison wants the Allah. And then we have Blistering, the Jimmy Dawkins Band, an original 1976 in Shrink. That is $12.50. Riley Harrison also getting Forest City Joe. That's sold to Riley Harrison. All right. Good little batch there. And Jay is sold to Riley Harrison. Jay McShann. That's also sold to Riley Harrison. Big discounts on these. I mean, already really great collection. Really good stuff. These blues, fairly priced. Paul matches and looks at fair market on Discogs. And then we start doing half off with combined shipping. I think that's why we sell so many. Everybody's like, I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it. Chad, give me more of the blues, more 45s, more albums, more country, more rock, more jazz, more soul, more Elvis, more Misfits, more Slayer, more Metallica, more Liza Minnelli, more. All right, next thing we have is R.K. Tucker on Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. That's sold to R.K. Tucker. Let's see what we have here in this handful. First thing we have is Mick Jagger, Lucky in Love. Mick Jagger, $6.99. Dave Loggins, Please Come to Boston. That's a promo, $4.99. Next is $6.99. This is, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. This is, what is this? There ain't half. Been some clever bastards. $6.99. The Electric Prunes. I've got a way of my own. The Electric Prunes. $6.99. Tower of Power. We Came to Play. White label promo. $4.99. Robin Hitchcock and the Cosmopolitans. $4.99. And Nork. ANORAAK. Morning Light. Sealed. $4.99. Let's see what else is in here. Next is Gumption. Red vinyl with inserts. Alternate rock. $6.99. The Smiths, a flexi disc, 1988 UK, $19.99. Fabulous Poodles, Mirror Star, promo, $4.99. The Carpenters, Sing. The Carpenters, $9.99. Chad and Jeremy is a white label promo, VG Plus, $6.99. Not a white label promo. WOL, White World. I'm not for sure. Tim Turner on Joe Turner. Tim Turner wants Joe Turner. I'm going to recap that bin right quick, too. First, I'm going to go through one more hand of 45s. We have Daffine's Operation, $6.99. Hank Ballard is $4.99. Gruppo Sportivo, $6.99. The Miracles, 1960 mono plays with background noise, VG minus, $9.99. The Miracles. This is Dialogue from the Beatles. I think it's a bootleg 45, $49.99. Bram Tchaikovsky, Let's Dance. Bram Tchaikovsky is $9.99. And the Eurythmics, Who's That Girl, EX $11.99. Writing on label. I bet that's what it is, Chris Paycheck. Thank you. I was like, what's WOL? Paul using some bizarre tricks on me here. This is some stuff he tagged, I think, when he first started working here. That's how long they've been over here. So those are all available. Chad Van Horn. Now, you put Slade. Was there another Slade 45 in here? Or was that the Slade record that sold earlier? Because I don't remember reading off Slade earlier again in here. Cameron, no Misfits records, but I got to order some for next week, okay? I got to order some for next week. How much is a bundle deal on the Elvis 45s? Let's see here, Regina. They're marked. Let me get them all facing the right way. Let's see. They're marked 15, 15, 9, 13, 9, 9, 9, and 13. They've been marked since October. They're marked since October of 2021. I'll take $7 a piece, which will be half off on most of them, 30% off on some, and 40% off on the others approximately. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $56. $56 on those 8, okay? That's for Regina Tabor. I'll take Gumption and Daffine's Operation. Have them both, but let's go. Sounds good to me. So we still got Eurythmics, Bram Tchaikovsky, that Beatles boot, the Miracles, Gruppo Sportivo, Hank Ballard, Daffine's Operation, $6.99. That is sold to Anderson Williams, Chad and Jeremy, the Carpenters, Fabulous Poodles, the Smiths. Gumption is also sold to Anderson Williams. Norak, Robin Hitchcock, Tower Power, Electric Prunes. That was Record Store Day. Something Bastards, Kenny Loggins and Mick Jagger. Next over here, we have Al Green, Don't Hurt Me No More, 1967, VG $14.99. Foreigner, Heart Turns to Stone, Foreigner's $9.99. The Bees is $14.99. The Bees is $14.99. Kim Wilde, Checkered Love, Kim Wilde is $6.99. Clinton Caldwell, Santa's Copter, $4.99. Earth, Wind and Fire, System of Survival, that's EX $16.99. Go Hog Wild, Shack Shakers, 1997 Rockabilly, $34.99. Blue Cheer, Summertime Blues. Blue Cheer, a mono stereo promo, $29.99. Blue Cheer, Summertime Blues, that is. Regina wants the Elvis, so there should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7 to Regina. Nick Orlando and Blue Cheer, that's sold to Nick Orlando. Here's another handful. This is some promo stickers from Trippin' Daisy. They're like little handbills and a sticker. I remember finding that stuff a long time ago. $19.99. The Human Beings, that's their hit song. No, Nobody But Me. VG Plus, we've all heard that song. $6.99. Carl Perkins Cotton Top. Promo Carl Perkins, $14.99. The Hollies, Hey Carrie Ann, a rare red vinyl white label promo, and the B-side is the Tremolos. That's on red vinyl. The Hollies and the Tremolos, VG Plus, $39.99. The Parliaments, I Want to Testify, and I Can Feel the Ice Melting. The Parliaments, a 67 mono, EX edition, $24.99. Eddie Seacrest, Shaken with a Flavor. Lloyd Price and Eddie Seacrest. Lloyd Price is on the back, Down by the River, VG condition, $14.99. Buzz Cason, So Fine, Bad Killer B, $4.99. And the Human Beings, there is a picture sleeve by the Human Beings, sleeve only, no record, just the sleeve, $6.99. $6.99. All right, some pretty cool stuff there. Let me read through that top half again. The Human Beings, picture sleeve only, Buzz Cason, Eddie Seacrest, and Lloyd Price. The Parliaments, the rare red vinyl promo with the Hollies. Carl Perkins, we have the Human Beings. Cameron wants that. Do you want the Nobody But Me or the picture sleeve? The Trippin' Daisy lot is sold to Anderson Williams. The Shack Shakers, Earth, Wind & Fire, Clinton Caldwell, Kim Wilde. We have the Bees. We got Foreigner. We have Al Green. We got Mick Jagger, Dave Loggins. And somebody asked for Paul McCartney. Is Paul McCartney, that was in the previous lot, wasn't it? Was it coming up? Was that for coming up? Yeah, right here it is. It's Coming Up. I'm Coming Up from McCartney 2. And the B-side is Coming Up Live and Lunchbox Odd Socks. In the original sleeve, that's $4.99. Cameron wants both the sleeve and the record. So that's sold to Cameron. I'm officially going to put these over here in this crate. And we've almost sold a whole little milk crate of 45s. Fantastic. Moving through these things pretty fast all of a sudden. Let me put those right there. Those are all sold. And the next question was Foreigner. Let me grab Foreigner. It's somewhere right here in this bottom part of the stack. And that was Heart Turns to Stone. No condition notes. $4.99. Probably a promo. A lot of these came from Fred Goodwin and they were promo marked. $4.99. Heart Turns to Stone. That's from Inside Information. Yeah, very nice with the picture sleeve. Nope. That goes in there like that. Nope. There it goes. All right, Pam Murray says, I'll take McCartney. Wonderful. How about we grab another one of those? I still hadn't recapped this bin right quick, and I want to go through some more, but we'll get on a roll on 45s, and it's hard to stop. It's like a train going down a hill. You can't stop it. We'll just keep going and going. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more boxes like that. Holy moly. 7 more boxes like that over here. Let's grab this one right here. I see I see some older looking stuff in here. That's what I'm going after. There's a lot of like alternative and other stuff like that over there as well. All right, so let's see what's in this one. That's the sold crate right here. Let me set this. That's the leftover crate. Maybe we'll do a big bundle deal with somebody at the end. Maybe a big mystery lot for somebody to sample some singles. Let me set these right over here, and let's go through some of these right quick. All right, first thing we have are these right here. And what do we have? We have Shadows of Night. Cool. Shadows of Night. That's $9.99. How about Steve Earle? A Little Bit in Love. Steve Earle is a white label promo, $14.99 with picture sleeve. Charles Brown, Merry Christmas Baby. Charles Brown, $4.99. Tanya Tucker, Call on Me, $9.99. We have Commander Cody, a promo, Roll Your Own. Commander Cody, $4.99. Kurt Gowdy, NFL Memories. Kurt Gowdy, NFL Memories, $9.99. The Beach Boys, Cotton Fields, $6.99 on the Beach Boys. Lau Filson, The Original Lonesome Christmas. Lau Filson, $4.99. Ricky Van Shelton, Slam That Door, $9.99. The Rainy Days, that Acapulco Gold, In My Mind Lives a Forest, and that's on the uni sleeve, $7.99. Moving on, we have another quick handful. Yes, also got Foreigner, Commander Cody, Watch My 38, $5.99. Ray Charles, that's a classic, What I'd Say. In the original Atlantic sleeve, Ray Charles, $19.99. My favorite by him. Etta James, Tell Mama. VG Condition, Etta James, $19.99. And George Harrison, a promo, This Is Love. George Harrison, $12.99. We got Danny Thomason on the Steve Earle promo picture sleeve. That's so to Danny Thomason, thank you. Going in the sold box. Keep going through some more right here. And if I can grab them. Let's see what else we have here. We have Jive 5, Never Never. People from Another World, $9.99. The Sierras, I Should Have Loved You, and I Believe It When I See It, $19.99. Cliff Nobles, Burn to Desire and Switch It On. Cliff Noble's $9.99. Curtis Lee, a Night at Daddy G's. Just Another Fool. Curtis Lee is $9.99. Herman's Hermits, Moonshine Man, sleeve only. Sleeve only on Herman's Hermits, $6.99. Thurston Harris, Little Bitty Pretty One, $49.99. Little Bitty Pretty One. Thurston Harris, $49.99. James Brown, $9.99 on the King label. And what track is this? This is James Brown. This is Get Up and Get Into It. Get Involved, part 1 and 2. No conditionals on that. James Brown, $9.99. That's from Fred Goodwin's collection. The Eddie Thomas Singers, that is $74.99. The Eddie Thomas Singers. Jimmy McCracklin, The Walk, $14.99. And Hank Ballard and the Midnighters, Finger Poppin' Time, $6.99 on that. Next thing we have is Shadows of Night Price. Shadows of Night Price. Let me go back and find that. Shadows of Night. I remember reading that off. That was one of the first. Was it in this stack or was it over here? I think it was over here. Yeah, that was the very first. Shadows of Night. That is $9.99. That is Shake and From Way Out to Way Yonder. $9.99 on that. Kelly W. on the Little Bitty Pretty One, which was the Thurston Harris. That's a pretty tough single. Rare single to get. That's from Fred's collection. That's sold to Kelly W. Thank you. Let's put that away. Appreciate that. There's a whole stack. And let me grab this last handful. Here is Cuckoo, Sheila E. Of course, Prince's Percussionist. It's on Paisley Park. A promo single. That's $4.99. Martini Ranch, Reach. Martini Ranch is $5.99. Dick and Dee Dee, The Mountains High, $4.99. Buddy Knox is $3.99. James Brown, How Do You Stop? A promo. James Brown, $9.99. The Three Sons, Sleigh Ride, $4.99. Eddie Grant, Romancing the Stone. Also, that is $7.99. Sam Cooke, nice, $14.99. Cool Train and Frankie and Johnny, Naked Eyes. Naked Eyes is $6.99. And Ray Parker Jr. is $4.99. We have an offer on the Ray Charles from Danny for $15. Let me find that. Sell that to Danny for $15. And we have an offer for Shadows for $7 with Papa Bear. That's sold to y'all for $15 and $7. Thank you and thank you. All right. Anybody else on anything in there? There's Ray Parker. Christmas Time is Here. Naked Eyes. Sam Cooke. Eddie Grant. The Three Sons. James Brown. Buddy Knox. Dickie and D. Martini Ranch. And Sheila E. Those are all right here next to me. Literally. You can claim anything you want in there. Let me go grab another handful, or I should say another crate of these over here. Let's do this right here. I see something very recognizable in the front in this one. There's probably some pretty interesting stuff here in this batch. Let's see what we got here. Yes, I got Little Bitty Pretty One for you. Yes, I got that. Thank you. All right. We got Weezer. This is actually new and sealed. Weezer, Tell Me What You Want, $9.99. There's another one, 2 Weezers. Some of these gets confusing. Man Is Mostly Water, Exit the King, $4.99. Ben Harper with Charlie Musselwhite, $9.99. The Mugwumps, Come On Ra, The Reason. The Mugwumps and the Vapids. That's a split 45, $5.99. Velos, maybe, $4.99. Such a Shame, King Kong, The Blind Shake, and Meat Bodies, $9.99. Vario, Sarota Javiona, $6.99. Vision Quest, Bear Witness, $9.99. Yellow with Red Splatter. Do Time with the Mugwumps, $6.99. Walls, $4.99. And Velocity Girl, I Can't Stop Smiling, limited edition German import, $14.99. Albert Melendez wants a Weezer. That's sold to Albert Melendez. There's one left. And Felix on Exit. And let me find that one. Exit the King. That's sold to Felix Solis. Now, some of that sounded confusing to you. It was confusing for me too. Velocity Girl, Walls, The Mugwumps, Vision Quest, Bear Witness, Vario, Sarita Javendino. We're getting into the stuff that I don't know what the song is or the band's name. The blind, like this one here. I don't know if it's the Blind Shake or Meat Bodies or Such a Shame or King Kong. That could be songs or artist. I'm not real for sure. Velos, another Mugwumps, Ben Harper, and the last Weezer is sold to Anderson Williams. Thank you. Let me grab another handful of there. Some of those get a little bit confusing to me. It's like this could be a name of a song or the band. Berthold City, Moment of Truth. 2018 numbered on blue vinyl, hardcore, EX 24.99. Ben Fold, Now Is Our Time. 1997 clear vinyl, number 10 to 100. $49.99 for 10-fold. Brad Marino, False Alarm, signed, EX $9.99. Meat Bodies, that must be the name of the band. Green vinyl, $9.99. Matinee, single player Class War, flexi disc, $4.99. Mad Existence, $4.99. Chesty Malone, Slice 'em Up, Satanic Brooklyn Scum. Red and black split with stickers included, $9.99. Next handful is Violent Affair, Anger. This is on red vinyl, $6.99. Marriage Material, Making the Worry Worth It, $4.99. Pay, Neuter, Give Up the Ghost. Some hardcore stuff here, $6.99. Get Vaxxed, a test pressing, $49.99. Limbs Ben, $4.99. Chesty Malone and the Slice 'em Ups, Destroy All Humans, $9.99. This is green with vinyl with sticker, $21.99. I can't read that. Death Beyond Death, definitely something hardcore metal. Madball, Wisdom in Chains, sealed, $14.99. Kevro Tobingen, wow, $4.99. And More Violent Affair, A Call to Arms, $6.99. That's a lot of hardcore and metal in there. I don't know what a lot of that is, but if anybody does know what it is and you want to buy it or make an offer, that's why I'm here. You can buy it or make an offer. A lot of stuff there. A lot of very interesting stuff there. Let's see. We're down to, all of a sudden now, 3 more little bins like that to go through. Let's go ahead and knock them all out. Let me grab another one over here. Let's do this one. This one in the front has actually a CD item in it that's pretty cool. I hope it's still stickered. I kind of forgot about it. I need to get it listed online if no one buys it tonight. Massacre. Thank you, Nick Orlando. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. Massacre. The last one for $5. Violent Affair. This is sold to Danny Thomason. That's sold to Danny Thomason for $5. Satanic Brutal, $6. Okay, let me figure out which one that was. I don't see that in there. Okay, next thing we have here, let's see here. This is Radiohead Amnesiac, special book and CD, and this is an original, $49.99. Radiohead Amnesiac, that's sealed, $49.99. All right, let's see what this is. We have Pax Americana Record Company, Ryan Adams, a 2009 US on pink vinyl, $39.99. Vital Times Test Press, a 2008 hardcore, that's test pressing, $74.99. Berthold City, Back Against the Wall, a 2020 clear lathe cut hardcore, that's shaped like a square, that is $59.99. Agnostic Front, that is $99.99. Wow, usually VG because of the pressing defect, but plays great. United Blood EP, 1989 red vinyl. Agnostic Front, $99.99. 2022 orange vinyl. This is Full of Hell, $34.99. Full of Hell. Wolf Whistle, Massachusetts Glory, $59.99. In Decay, $89.99. 1999 Punk. Misguided, bringing it down. Misguided is $124.99. A 1982 U.S. original. The last one sold when we tagged this a year ago. The last one had sold for $150. This is Oxblood, 1993 U.S. Oi Punk, $44.99. JFA, Brilliant Localism EP, $39.99. And Carrier Suicide, Cherry Beach EP, $34.99. Cameron wants the agnostic front. I was about to say, that one should get grabbed if the right people's on. But yeah, that sold. That sold to Cameron Lingafelt. And Danny wanted the first one in the last bunch, okay? Let's see. Let me try to find that for you, Danny. Behold, moment of truth. I'm still looking. Tenfold, Matinee, Meat Bodies, Satanic. What did you say? Satanic. There was this one. He said Satanic Brutal. There's Satanic Brooklyn Scum. Is that what you were talking about? Satanic Brooklyn Scum. There's an original Chesty Malone. Brooklyn, New York. Mark Nichols. There's actual address label in there. Let me know if that's what you're talking about. Okay, and then we have Daniel Rosen on Oxblood. All right, let me find that one. Oxblood, that's so to Daniel Rosen. Thank you. And then JFA for 20. JFA for 20, Thomas Clark. Thomas, let's do that for 30. Let's do that for 30. All right, and then sell this to Danny for 6. Okay? Thank you. Let's grab another handful here. And the next handful is going to be, we'll do this one first. Agnostic Front, Police State. Agnostic Front, 1999 red vinyl, EX 44.99. Gianna or a Gihana, Vegas split, white vinyl 2 each with B-side etching, hardcore, $29.99. Athletics, When to Run, Where to Hide, 2018 Black Friday red vinyl, $39.99. Hell Nation, 1990 gold vinyl, thrash, hardcore, punk, power violence. Wow, there's a genre called power violence, $24.99. Gordon Soul, Mother Effers. This is 1998 hardcore, $34.99. Innumerable Forms, Dark Worship, 2010 green vinyl, death metal, $24.99. Iron Lung, Crutchfield, clear lathe cut, power violence, $34.99. Cash River, She Laughed, I Left, a.k.a. Bob Pollard, $79.99. Agnostic Front, United Blood, 2009 red vinyl, $34.99. And Automatic, 2019 red vinyl, hand stamped over post, hand stamped cover, post punk new wave, $39. And Cameron wants Agnostic Front again. That was this one. And there's another Agnostic Front. This is called United Blood, 2009, $34.99. Garrett, somehow I've ran across a batch of hardcore, death metal, punk, and just brutal stuff. Just brutal stuff that I've had over here behind me. They've actually been over here on a shelf behind me for like a year and a half, and I haven't gone through them since then. All kinds of stuff in here. Cameron, there's one more Agnostic Front. Les Anderson grabs it. We got Bone Crusher, 1996 numbered, EX 44.99. We have Full of Hell, Intensive Care, split 7-inch. It's Full of Care and Full of Hell and Intensive Care, $34.99. This is Civilized, Dust and Blood, $24.99. Justin Towns Earl, Move Over Mama. Justin Towns Earl, right in the middle of all this hardcore stuff, $24.99. Absu, Infernal, Strength Hold Split, numbered flexi disc, thrash black metal, $39.99. Big Deal, Very Mysterious EP, and original 87 US with insert, $44.99. And Battle Ruins, a 2017 repress, punk oi hardcore, $39.99. And he said he will take that third Agnostic Front. That's sold to Cameron Lingafelt. Debbie offered 30 for the red vinyl Hollies 45. Let me find that for you, Debbie. Let me find that for you, Debbie. And I have accepted your offer. Just let me find it right quick. That was the red vinyl. All this, we just sold a Carrie Ann right in the middle of Agnostic Front and Full of Hell. That's the kind of range we have here at Coletco. We went from Full of Hell, intensive care, to the Hollies, Hey Carrie Ann. Wow, these 45s have hit almost every genre. I mean, I don't know a genre that hadn't been shown. It may be jazz, which don't usually exist on 45s. That is sold to Debbie for $30. Thank you. And next we have Justin Towns Earl. That is sold to Danny Thomason. Thank you. Nice pickup there. All right. And then there's the Radiohead. Boy, that's a lot of stuff. I don't know. I might have to I don't know if I'm going through them too fast. I feel like I'm flying through these. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm reading. If I need to go through these again, I'm going to try to go through them all at least once. And let me set this over here behind me. And somebody made an offer on JFA. Did we do a deal? Who made an offer on JFA? Thomas. Thomas never did say sold or passed, so I'm assuming he's passing. It was marked $39.99. He said 20 and I said 30, trying to meet in the middle. I love meeting in the middle sometimes. Now, here's what happens sometimes. I'll have something priced for 400. Someone will say 100, and then they'll want to meet in the middle, and I'm like, wait a minute. You can't meet in the middle after you offer like $5 on a $400 item. I'll take the JFA. All right, he passes, so that's going to Scott Van Ollie. Thank you. Thank you, Thomas, for letting me know. All right, let's go through some more here. I don't know what this stuff is, but we're about to find out. We have the A-Team, Cluster F-U-C-K. That is blue vinyl, number 36 to 100, $12.99. No for an Answer, Your Laugh EP, 1998 with press insert, $24.99. Carp, We Tear Apart, Carp. That is $34.99. Also, we have Lower, Walk on Heads, $5.99. And this is the Human Switchboard, 1978 Garage New Wave, $29.99. $29.99. Alert, Demo 08, numbered 3 of 100. That is $19.99. Alone in a Crowd, that's a 2004 with insert, with press insert, $14.99. Avril, American Boys, Rare Canadian Power Pop, $24.99. And Peel Dream Magazine, from Peel Dream Magazine, $4.99. Danny said A-Team, $8. Sell that to Danny for $8. A-Team is sold. Let's see what else is in here. I see some older Motown stuff coming up as well. $9.99 for Mile Me Death, Blowout. You Are an EP, $9.99. George Harrison, a Dark Horse, Apple White Label Promo, $34.99. Martha and the Vandellas, White Label Promo, 1963 Promo, Darling, I Hum Our Song, and Quicksand, $19.99. Nowhere to Run, that's a big one, $34.99. White Label Promo of Nowhere to Run. Jimmy Mack, that's another big song by them, $19.99. 3 White Label Promo, Martha and the Vandellas. Brad Marino, 4-track Attack on blue vinyl, $6.99. Lungs, it looks like a V though, L-U or L-V-N-G. Shinkin Ships, VG Plus, $9.99. Strange Interiors, Lake Ruth, clear vinyl, $9.99. Malfaction. Boy, what a brutal cover on that one. Look at that. $4.99, Malfaction. And Chew is $11.99. Chew, Cameron, you got to be careful showing some of these hardcore 45s on here. I'll get blocked on Facebook. Cameron on the George Harrison promo. Thank you. Yeah, this is like looks like somebody that's been crucified, and on the front it looks like some children in like a war-torn war scene or something. Pretty brutal cover on some of those. Let me condense these over here. So those are all available if anybody wants those. And we have another one coming up right now, right this second. And this is the last little box over here that I have of these 45s. At least that I can see. Oh, no wonder customers can't get to these. We got a showcase blocked in front of them. There's magazines and books, and that's just how this story is. There's like stuff in little pockets and layers. John would be like, do you realize I found like all kinds of stuff back over here? The one you described, the brutal one. It was actually the cheapest one in the whole bunch, $4.99. $4.99. $4.99. What was the F, U, or an EP? F, Russia Rides the Bull. Sound. I'm not for sure. This is a reissue of a 6-song 1983 EP. I'm about to say, usually this stuff has Reagan. There's always something, if it's from the 80s, you can guarantee there's going to be a picture of Ronald Reagan on there. Price on Nowhere to Run, it was $34.99. White label promo, Nowhere to Run. And then let me find that one. I think they both want it. What happened to it? Here it is, Malfaction, yeah. I'm trying to figure, the front cover is not that bad. It looks like some kids, it looks like a war or a fire. Something's going on. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks, but the back is definitely bad. Golly, that is sold to Danny Thomason. I don't know if that's a real image or not. Let me look at that again. I can't tell if that's actually something real or not. It probably is. Okay. And then Chad Van Horn wants Nowhere to Run. That's a good one. Promo. Okay, let's go through another one here. So, first thing we have is, I don't know. Let's see what's in here. That image looks like something. What was that VHS tape that circulated back there in the day? The Faces of Death or whatever. Faces of Death. 2012 Record Store Day. Regina Spektor sings 2 Bulat Okenduvavza songs in Russian. $14.99. 2002 UK, $49.99. And this is The Libertines. Libertines. Soul Blind, clear with black and purple or black and violet splatter, $44.99. Soul Blind. The Men Think, Karmic Swamp, supposed to be purple, $5.99. I said pass. Oh, my bad. Sorry, I read pass is sold. My bad. The Positive State Majority Rural Merger, Partners and Profit, with inserts, EX $19.99. Fire Walker, The Roll Call, bone-colored vinyl, $11.99. Anti-Heroes versus Dropkick Murphys, $19.98. $19.99 from 1998. Ponies, an Italian import, $19.99. And this is, oh boy, I don't know how to say it, but I know this song very well. Somebody That I Used to Know. It's by Gotye, Gotye. Very well-known song. Remember when that came out? I heard it everywhere. Pretty desirable single. I can get it back in its sleeve. Boy, this thing's being difficult. I'm going to leave it outside of the sleeve so I don't do any further damage to that. That's $74.99. Okay, moving on. Oh, almost had a disaster there. Chokehold Instilled. Chokehold is from 1994. VG Plus, $17.99. Cameron says he wants the goatee. Nick Bargeron was second, and Kelly on the Dropkick Murphys. I was thinking somebody'd get that one. I recognize them. All right, we have the Hierophants Moving Parts. Australian import, $6.99. Brad, United We Stand. 2012 clear vinyl. Brad is $49.99. Monster Anchors Up. 2011, $9.99. Interpol. Mammoth Interpol. 2007 UK, $19.99. $9.99 for... I can't make it out. Give me 1 second on that one. Let me go ahead and show Razor Light, Golden Touch, $9.99. Let me figure out what this was. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. I can't read any of it. Bird. That's definitely Bird. Down here it says, a nominal... See the Enemy. That's the songs. Oxford, Mass. I have no idea what that says. Okay, moving on. Maybe if somebody does know, let me know. We have Suzuki, the Mooney Suzuki, 2003, $9.99. Tina Britt. I tagged this one. I remember listening to it. It's a soul funk song promo. Key to the Highway, $24.99. And Suki Suki. This is just the sleeve. The Miracles. It's a sleeve only, $24.99. Beth Gibbons and Rustin Mann. Tom the Model, $19.99. Teeth the Eats, or Teeth the Eats, ETTES. Black vinyl, $9.99. The Hives. Hate to say I told you so. The Hives is on gold transparent vinyl, $24.99. The Buckinghams. I Call Your Name. Big hit from the Buckinghams. Nice, $6.99. The Yardbirds. I know it's in an Elvis sleeve that's been cut out, but it's the Yardbirds, $6.99. The Grassroots, $6.99. Where Were You When I Needed You? This is Glenn Fry, No Fun Allowed. Glenn Fry is $6.99. Nice James Brown, You've Got the Power, $14.99 on the Federal label in the sleeve. Gruppo Sportivo is $6.99. And we sold their record tonight, I think. Berserkly, Spitballs, $6.99. That's a promo. Did I hear Mammoth? You did, but it's not Wolfgang. It's a song by Interpol. It's a song by Winterpool. Cameron Lingefeld on the Hives. Cameron Lingefeld on the Hives. That's so to Cameron Lingefeld. All right, moving on. We have the Yardbirds, Psycho Daisies, $14.99. That's a Canadian. We have Little Richard, He's Not Just a Soldier, $6.99. Divine, VG, $14.99. Another James Brown. This is Don't Let That Happen to Me. And Good Good Lovin', $14.99. Ron and the DC Crew, $6.99. Another James Brown, It Was You and Got to Cry, $14.99. The Jets is $6.99. And The Word, the Junkyard Band promo, $14.99. The Word, Junkyard Band on Def Jam, $14.99. We have filled up. This is all the sold stuff right here. Why did I put the Hives? Oh, yeah, Cameron got that. Okay, so this is $14.99. Danny, this is yours. Def Jam in the window back there. Okay. I guess, Danny, if you want, it's yours. If not, Cameron does. Now, Danny did jump the gun. He saw that Def Jam sleeve before I showed it. That's a breach in Rule Section 3, number 204, paragraph 9, line item 7. Even if it's on the screen, you can't ask about it. That is sold to Cameron Lingefeld. Wow, a lot of stuff in here. This is, thank you for Dane, let me know he's saying passing. Cameron, that's so do you. Okay, so we have some cool James Brown stuff here. Early stuff on this Fairdoll label. If anybody wants both of those, $20. Original sleeve. That's from that collection we got up in Pennsylvania. No, not Dale's, but another collection. That was back, well, we priced these August of 2023. If anybody else wants anything in there or make an offer, let me know. Pretty amazing, though. Pretty amazing. The 3 James Brown. Was there 3? Was there 3? I'll do that. There was 3. Sell these Debbie Winstead. Sure. 10, 10, and 10. Yeah, I thought there was this too. Okay. Those are sold. Now, this is really full. Look at all this. That's how much we've sold there. That's pretty amazing. That's a lot of tagging for them to do. Hope they get all that straight. I know they will. I've got them in order for them. So, yeah. We filled one up. So, essentially, we emptied 2 whole things of these. Now, I was thinking earlier a bundle, but I didn't realize we was going to get into like 50 or 100 hardcore records that probably average like $30. I was going to try to bundle some of this stuff together, but I had no idea we'd have that much left, or we had that much high-priced like hardcore kind of stuff on that. So, got any metal on the Reprise label left? Metal on the Reprise label. Now, the Reprise label I know is like Jimi Hendrix and the Kinks and the Sinatra and Dean Martin records. That's Reprise Records, Sinatra's label. That's what I think of, unless you're thinking of something else. I'm not for sure maybe what that means. I think I can condense some more of these together. I can. I think I can get all these in just a couple. That would be ideal. And I don't know, I might sort and get all this hardcore stuff together and maybe make some kind of flip video with it. Or I guess I probably need to show some of those. I need to show some of those during this record sale, don't I? I need to show those on Metal Night. Go through all those when everybody's watching. I bet we'll sell a lot more. A lot more. The next thing is, okay, so those are the sold ones, right? Yep. And then this, so yeah, we got all those down in the 4. All right, let's see what else I can come up with. Let me move these over here as well. Okay. What else is over here on this table? Let's go through everything on this shelf. Everything that's over here on this shelf, let's go through it. There's not much more, but let's go through it. Let me grab this. This. And I can barely get to this other stuff, but let me see what this is. And I've got a handful, so let me walk over here and show it. Relapse. Relapse. Yeah, I bet it's Relapse. Yeah. We're about to put in an order. Paul's probably going to start on that next week. This is buy it now or best offer. The Beatles Abbey Road CD T-shirt bundle from the year 2009. So you get like a milk crate that's stamped the Beatles. It comes with a CD. Is it in there, or is this just a T-shirt? Where's the CD at? Is the CD in there? I'm assuming it is. I'm trying to figure out where it is, though. Is it in the side of the T-shirt? Or was it like attached to it separately? I'm not for sure. I don't know how they hide a CD in there, because this thing is see-through. I bet Dale took it out. Yeah, I bet Dale took the CD out. Yeah, there's supposed to be a CD right there, or somebody has stole it here in the store, because I'm pretty sure it was there. That could have very happened. Somebody could have stole it here. Or it was missing and I didn't really notice. But I'll definitely just take a fair offer on that because it's obviously missing the CD, whether I priced it that way or not. We have an 8-track of who? Mark Lindsay and the Paul, like long hair, Mark Lindsay and Paul Revere and the Raiders. Mark Lindsay and Paul Revere and the Raiders. That's $4.99. So essentially, if anybody wants to make an offer on a Beatles milk crate and a t-shirt, what size is it? Large? Extra large t-shirt of Abbey Road. Time Life VHS, The History of Rock and Roll. These are $4.99 each. You get Rock and Roll Explodes, My Generation, and the 70s, Have a Nice Decade. And here's a pretty cool puzzle. Buy it now or best offer. This is the Beatles 3D Puzzle Sphere. It's a 3-dimensional Beatles puzzle. $29.99. Buy it now or best offer. The Beatles 3D Puzzle Sphere. Puzzle Sphere or Puzzle Sphere. I'm not for sure, but that's a very unique concept. It's 3-dimensional. So $29.99 on that. Buy it now, best offer. Those VHS are 5 each or 15, whichever way you want to look at it. That's $4.99. And if anybody wants to make an offer on the Beatles t-shirt, I'll probably sell it to you. Okay? And then there's that Radiohead from earlier. That Radiohead earlier was sealed Amnesiac special edition book and CD, $49.99. T-shirt, $15. Let's do that, Davey, for $15, mostly because I'm thinking of the shipping on this. I know you've got already a big order going, but sorry, I got something on my tongue. Yeah, $15 on that. Let me step over here and see what else I can get to off this rack. I'm trying to find, of course, for y'all the most music-related stuff I can. What else is over here? Let me move this. What was in here? That's full of CDs, which we might have to show some. Okay, this is all magazines. I think we've had our fair share of those tonight. But here's some I hadn't shown in a long time, and some pretty cool books. Yeah, let me grab this stuff here. Let me grab this stuff here. All right. So this is sold to Debbie for $15. Thank you. Here is a long box CD. Sly and the Family Stone. That's $14.99. Sealed. Long box CD. This was a design they worked with there in the 90s, and then people really didn't like it. Some of y'all probably remember the long boxes at Tower Records. That's Sly and the Family Stone, $14.99. Let's see what we got here. We got Song Hits magazine, Paul McCartney, 1982, $6.99. We have an empty sleeve. Something was taken out. Uh-oh. Something was taken out there. The Man Thing. This is a comic book and record. The Man Thing, $34.99. Billboard magazine advertising the Rocket Man film, but also Paul McCartney, 2019. That is $9.99. Shark-infested soda fountain. I think this is something to do with Third Man Record Vault book photos of the dead weather. $34.99. Here is Rolling Stone magazine, May 11th, 1972, $49.99. I've sold one of those recently. I was telling you about that on eBay. Not recently, but I know we've been selling a lot of those for like $10. Some reason that one sells for like $50. Here's the Rolling Stone, the 40th anniversary edition, $4.99. Cool magazine here, Beatlemania, winter of 1978. So not actually made during Beatlemania, but a Beatles mag, $9.99. The Beatles are back. Definitely a 70s magazine. Paul McCartney and Wings on tour, $6.99. William Warner Wants the Man Thing. Yep, that's nice. Let me find that for you, William. I think I had it right here. That's very nice. I remember boarding and bagging that It's been a while. Yeah, October of last year. Thank you. We have the Bop Sonic Youth Lemonheads. So this is a 1983 newspaper. It's sealed, and it's got a single from the Flamin' Lips and Sonic Youth. Is that from 1983? Seems a little too early for that, doesn't it? Either way. Another Rolling Stone. This is the 40th anniversary edition. That's $4.99. Uncle Green. Some sort of advertisement. $4.99. And Rolling Stone magazine. February of 1970. John Lennon cover, $19.99. Ernest is just waking up. Good morning. Welcome to Collectco. I'm going to mute my mic for 1 second and take a drink of water here. I'm going through a lot of randomness. Let me go grab another handful before I go through that stack again. Let me go through another handful. I'm walking back and forth. I'm over here behind me going through some stuff. Whoop. Almost knocked some stuff off the table. Rancid action figure and a Notorious action figure. All right, so first thing I have are some vintage paperbacks. Lennon Remembers, $9.99. Vintage paperbacks. Bruce Springsteen, a photo bio. More vintage paperbacks, $9.99. Lennon, Up Close and Personal, $6.99. The Paul McCartney Story, $9.99. A Twist of Lennon from ex-Beatle wife Cynthia Lennon. The Real Story of the Incredible Beatles, $14.99. Here's a cool one. John Lennon, How I Won the War, the movie he was in, $6.99. And Bobby Kennedy's New York. This is some sort of promotional Bobby Kennedy, RFK, some sort of campaign book about New York, $14.99. $14.99. It's got all kinds of like little blurbs. Interesting. I guess they're postcards. Yeah, they're postcards you could tear out. They're postcards. I think they're almost like spoofs, though. I'm for sure. Bobby Kennedy's New York, $14.99. It was $1 back in probably 1968. Henry wants How I Won the War. Thank you, Henry. That's so due. So, quick recap. The small stuff first. Bobby Kennedy, A Twist of Lennon, Paul McCartney Story, Lennon Up Close and Personal, Bruce Springsteen and Lennon Remembers. If anybody wants bundle deals, let me know. Here to sell this stuff. It's been around for a while, so don't hesitate to ask. I will very quickly make you a deal. And then we had Rolling Stones with John Lennon, Uncle Green advertisement, Rolling Stone 40th anniversary, the Bop newspaper magazine, the Beatles Are Back magazine, Beatlemania magazine, more Rolling Stones, Roar Rolling Stones, the Dead Weather book, Billboard magazine, Elton John, Paul McCartney, Song Hits magazine, McCartney, the Nice Price CD, $9.99. All that stuff is available. Big stack. Now, I also grabbed some DVDs. First thing we had was Paul McCartney, Halifax, July 11th, 2009. Paul McCartney is $6.99. The Beatles Diary DVD, $6.99. The Beatles Unauthorized DVD, $6.99. Hullabaloo, a 60s music flashback. I think this is a little bit more pricier. Yeah, $19.99. That's full episodes of Hullabaloo volumes 9 through 12. $19.99. The Beatles' Love, $6.99, or The Making of Love, I should say. Living with the Dead. This is cassettes. What is this? Audiobook, 2 cassettes. Yeah, $19.99. 20 Years on the Bus with Garcia and the Grateful Dead. That's $19.99. And Fun with the Fab Four, $6.99. I don't know how many different little DVDs I've seen like this of the Beatles. There's got to be 10 billion documentaries about the Beatles. I've seen so many just since I've been buying and selling stuff, like DVDs like this, or like that, or like this. I don't know how many have been made about the Beatles, and guess what? They're still making stuff. Disney Plus has put out like 3 different things in the last year, including the Get Back stuff, or the last couple years, I should say. They're still making stuff about the Beatles. Still making stuff. They'll find something new next year. They'll find even more to make about the Beatles. Okay, what are we thinking? Somebody did say, see, are these priced? Let me see what these are here for. Y'all have turned into a quiet crowd. Let's see what we have here on these CDs right quick. The best way to do it is go through and see what we have. These were priced, Ernest, if you're still watching, these were priced by Charles Gross himself. He helped me price about 5,000 CDs. First thing I have is Stephen Wilson, Get All You Deserve. Stephen Wilson, Get All You Deserve. That is $19.99. We have Nancy Wilson, $9.99. Cassandra Wilson, After the Beginning Again, $9.99. We Don't Get What We Deserve. The Worldwide Message Tribe, $6.99. Brian Wilson, Reimagines Gershon, $9.99. Brian Wilson, That Lucky Old Son, $26.99. ZZ Top, Eliminator, $19.99. Stevie Wonder, Love Songs 20 Classic Hits, $10.99. ZZ Top, Recycler, $6.99. Strictly Commercial, The Best of Frank Zappa, $6.99. Wonder Mints, $16.99. Radim Zinkel, Galactic Mandolin, $9.99. Next comment is Love DVD for $5. Would I have that marked? $6.99. Sell that to Papa Bear for $5. Dale said the nice price, which was the long box for $8. Sell that to Dale for $8. Charles Gross, an absolute genius. Me and Ernest will vouch. I have a cousin. He has the comic books and toys in here. And he is probably the smartest person I've ever encountered on pure IQ level. Ernest will vouch. He was Ernest's school's teacher. And I can't stump this guy on anything. I used to go to math competitions in high school. And even stuff that my teachers couldn't figure out, he could figure out. Just incredible. Just incredible. The second ZZ Top CD. You were talking about this one here for $6.99, which is called Recycler. That is sold to Nick Bargeron. Thank you. Stevie Wonder for $7. That was Stevie Wonder 20 Classic Hits. Sell that to Debbie Winstead for $7. Okay, let's grab another handful. And there was a question, how much was the Grateful Dead? There's no Grateful Dead DVD. This is a 2-cassette audiobook, $19.99. It's a 2-cassette audiobook, $19.99. I've got about 130,000 more CDs. Okay? Y'all should see our back room. We have 100,000 billion trillion CDs. Does he work for NASA? No. He turned them down. Stevie Wonder, Conversation Piece, $6.99. We have the Bach Vibrations, $8.99, a Wyndham Hill sampler. The CD sampler, the CD's 97, $41.99. Wow, it was $1 somewhere at one point. The CD sampler, Songs for Earth, $41.99. Wow again. We have CD 97 sampler, $7.99. Why are some of these so much more expensive? CD sampler, we have $7.99. We have Common Thread, the Songs of the Eagles, $13.99. And this is Lester Young, Ken Burns, Jazz. Ken Burns, Jazz, $6.99. Here we go. We used to go to trivia. We used to go to trivia back before I did this every single night. We'd go to trivia, and Charles's team would win. Ernest, you remember when they was having trivia over at Timberloft in Gornsville? Charles would go to trivia, and they finally just basically said, y'all have got to stop coming. He would win every time, and they would give out free gift cards, and he built up this like database or this backlog of gift cards he kept on winning at this restaurant. He would, every time there's trivia, then they started having it at Bellacino's. And he went over there and he started winning, and he couldn't be beat. Nobody could beat him. I mean, he has information on everything. Geography. I mean, even sports. History, math. Nobody could beat him in trivia. Plus, he had a pretty good team. He had a couple other people that knew about music. Some other people that knew more about sports probably than he did. But, man, everything else. I asked him the other day about, what did I ask him about the other day? Something about the Roman Empire. And he just, I mean, anything. I was asking about mythology and just, it's just like all up in his head. Kind of like when I can talk about Led Zeppelin or the Beatles or records, he can talk about 30 different topics like that. UFO, $9.99. Lights Out, UFO. McCoy Tyner, $7.99. Stevie Wonder, a Motown compact classic. Someday at Christmas, Stevie Wonder, $8.99. Stevie Wonder, About Time, $9.99. Tina Turner, Private Dancer, $10.99. Shania Twain, Come On Over. Shania Twain, $6.99. Josh Turner, Haywire, $6.99. We have Undercover Forum, $6.99. And Edgar Winter Group, They Only Come Out at Night, $7.99. Turd Ferguson. That is from Jeopardy. Turd Ferguson. What was that comedian that played that? He's dead now. What's his name? The Chuck Norris of... Yes, Fly From Here. Japanese, yes. Fly From Here, $45.99. Denise Williams, $8.99. Brian Wilson, Your Imagination, $9.99. Yes, The Ladder. Limited edition to, wow, $49,000. $6.99. Next is Scott Oman on ST. Let me figure out what that was. ST was Shania Twain, Scott Oman, $6.99. And then Debbie Winstead, Tina Turner, $6. Let me find that one. Sell that to Debbie Winstead for $6. More coming up. Charles don't have TV. Another information about Charles. He doesn't have TV. And all he does is read. I was like, golly. No TV up there in Chestnut Mountain, Ernest. Can you imagine? And he rarely gets on the computer. And his house is full of books. He also has about 100,000 comic books, probably. He probably has about 100,000 comic books. That's who has all the comic books we have here in our store. That's all his stuff. He's got buildings and buildings full of toys and comics and toys and comics. Metal sheds full of comics. Y'all know how we have records? We have them everywhere, stacks and stacks. He has comics and comics and toys and toys and comics and comics. It's amazing. Yes, Relayer, $11.99. Yes, going for the one. Yes, going for the one, $11.99. Victor Wooten, what did he say? Victor Wooten, $14.99. Also, we have Worldwide Message, Tribe, $7.99. Gary Wright, that's a good one. The Dreamweaver, Gary Wright, $10.99. Y&T, in Rock We Trust, Y&T is $13.99. This is Dedicated, self-titled, $6.99. Dwight Yoakam, in other words, Dwight Yoakam, $6.99. Yes, Union, yes is $6.99. And Wonder Mints, Mind If We Make Love to You, Wonder Mints is $6.99. Wonder Mints, Yes Union, Dwight Yoakam, Dedicated, and Y&T, in Rock We Trust. Another handful of CDs coming up right now. Without further ado, Norm Macdonald. Yeah, Norm Macdonald. Rest in peace. Vicki Allison on Dwight Yoakam. Don't see that one as often. That's sold to Vicki for $6.99. Next is U2, the best of U2, 1990 to 2000, $6.99. We have U2 Zeropa. U2 Zeropa, $6.99. A classic here. Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life, $11.99. U2, The Joshua Tree, $6.99. Peter Wolf, Come As You Are, $10.99. Within Temptation, Faster, some sort of single, $23.99. We have Yoso, Elements, $14.99. And Within Temptation, The Heart of Everything, $9.99. $9.99. GR for $8. That's Gary Wright, the Dreamweaver. Sell that to Debbie for $8. Chocolate Gravy was excellent. Mary Miles on Stevie Wonder. That's a good one. Sell that to Mary Miles for $11.99. That's a double pack. Chocolate Gravy Biscuits. Also chocolate pie and Rotel dip. We had a great Christmas. These holidays are just like a food fest. You know, it's just like, how much food can you eat in 48 hours without having to go to the hospital? The first person that goes to the hospital loses. More CDs. U2, War, $6.99. Within Temptation, The Silent Force, $6.99. George Winston, Linus and Lucy, the music of Vince Guaraldi, $6.99. Lenny Williams, Spark of Love, $6.99. Jessica Williams, Higher Standards, $6.99. Stevie Wonder Original Musicariums Volume 1 and 2, $9.99. Jessica's Blues, $11.99. Jessica Williams, This Side Up, $12.99. Sonny Boy Williamson, Going in Your Direction, $11.99. What's Chocolate Gravy? Oh boy. Here we go. That's a culture thing. That's a culture thing. Now, the other day I said, you have to live in Tennessee. And someone's like, well, I live in Memphis. And I was like, you have to live in Tennessee. SW. Sonny Boy Williamson, or is that Stevie Wonder? Debbie, was that for Stevie Wonder or Sonny Boy Williamson? Next, XTC, the Surround Sound Series, CD and Blu-ray, $65.99. $65.99. Dwight Yoakam, If There Was a Way, that's $6.99. We sold the album of that the other night for $85. Don Williams, 20 Greatest Hits, $6.99. Anderson, Buford, Wakeman Howe, An Evening of Yes. Wow, I've never seen that before. $14.99. And The Best of Denise Williams, $6.99. And Brian Wilson Presents Smile, $6.99. And Brian Wilson and Van Dyke Park, $6.99. Next is, we have Debbie Winstead on This Stevie Wonder for $7. Nope, this one here. That's sold to Debbie Winstead for $7. Within Temptation, Heart of Everything for $6. Within Temptation, Heart of Everything. Within Temptation, Heart of Everything. Within Temptation, Heart of Everything. Let me see if I can find it. I bet it's in this pile. With them temptation, heart of everything. With them temptation. What have I done with that? Did I set a stack behind me? Did I set them over here? No. It's got to be in this stack. Let's see here. Yes, and rock with trust, dedicated. With them temptation. There it is. There it is. All right, so that next comment was, we got Stevie Wonder. Sell that to Luke for $6. Yes. Nick Bargeron put Day, but he meant Dwight. Dwight Yoakam, that's sold to Nick Bargeron. Okay. And then we have, all right. What's chocolate gravy? The best way I tell people anytime I mention this, because obviously I think it's a southern thing, so we have a lot of people watching all over the country. And what I usually tell people, it's like you're putting hot chocolate pudding on a hot biscuit. Okay? It's sweet. It's a hot chocolate pudding, okay? It's basically you're eating death. That's what you're eating. You're this liquid death. Yes, 90125. 90125, $14.99. Anderson, Buford, Wakeman, Howell, $39.99. Stevie Wonder, A02 Heart. I don't know how to read that actually. $6.99. ZZ Top Antenna. ZZ Top, $6.99. Cassandra Wilson, Traveling Miles, $6.99. The Ultimate Yes, 35th Anniversary Collection, $19.99. And Within Temptation, The Silent Force, $15.99. Silent, Within Temptation, $15.99. Whew. These things are dusty. I already had allergy problems. We have ZZ Top Antenna. That is sold to Nick Bargeron. For some reason, I just turned into Sean Connery. ZZ Top to Nick Bargeron. He's got that Sean Connery words. Okay. That was a lot of CDs. We sold several. I would have loved to have sold every one of them, but it is 1 a.m. Central Time, so I think we'll take what we can get. Those are all sold. Anybody else, before I recrank those back up, let me figure out where I want to put those. I actually might put those over here on the shelf. That way people can see them a little bit. Actually, you know what? Yeah. I want to stack them up where I can post them in the group. And let me put them back here behind me before I put them in this crate. The crate makes it a little bit harder for them to, me to pull them out. So let me put these right there. And these right there. Okay. Was there a Steve Winwood? I don't think so. I'll look at them right quick while I'm restacking them over here. Don Williams, Denise Williams, Brian Wilson, Anderson, Buford, Wakeman, Howell, which is essentially yes. XTC, yes. Anderson, Buford, Wakeman, Howell, Stevie Wonder, Cassandra Wilson, yes. And With Them Temptation. And as y'all can see, if you want to make an offer on any of them, just let me know. This was Within Temptation, Peter Wolf, U2, Dedicated, Y&T, Yes, Wonderment, Sonny Boy Williamson, Jessica Williams, Lenny Williams, George Winston, Within Temptation, U2, and Yoso. Luke Sue, Within Temptation, Silence, $10. Sell that to Luke Rosenberger. This one sold to Luke for $10. All right. And then we have, yes, Fly From Here, Denise Williams, yes, Classic Rock Series UFO, McCoy Tyner, Stevie Wonder, Steve Winwood, yep, Steve Winwood, Josh Turner, Undercross, Edgar Winter, yes, Victor Wooten, and Worldwide Message Tribe. Okay. And this is Steve Winwood and Mary. It's called About Time, 2003, $9.99. Next stack was the Stevie Wonder Conversation Piece, Bach Vibration, CD Sampler. We got several of those. Lester Young and Common Thread, the songs of the Eagles covered by various artists. And then we have Stephen Wilson, Nancy Wilson, Cassandra Wilson, Worldwide Message, Brian Wilson, ZZ Top Eliminator, The Best of Zappa, Wonder Mints, and Rodham Zelinki. Or Zinkelly, or Zinkel, something like that. Steve Winwood is sold to Mary Miles. Thank you. All righty. Now, I actually ran across that crate trying to get further over here to see what else was on this rack that we got all the 45s off. So that's how this story is. There's literally layers and layers and layers of stuff. I'm not going to go through any more magazines. No one bought the last ones. These are all, I have a whole crate of nothing but Beatles and Beatles-related magazines, so we won't worry about those right now. This is, I bet somebody will buy this because it's a great deal. We actually sold it on eBay. We had it marked here one night, okay? Nobody bought it. I immediately listed it on eBay. We sold it, and then I realized it was missing a disc. So typically, this would be well over $100. It's a Rolling Stones bootleg CD box set, but it's missing disc 1. You still get 3 other discs. It's only $10. It's Voodoo Brew, the Rolling Stones, and it's live Rolling Stones, and it's missing a disc. It also has a book, but it's missing a CD. Don't ask me where it is, unless, let me make sure. Let me show you there's not like 2 discs in here, but yeah, it's obviously missing the case. Let me make sure this is right. I don't know if I've actually looked in all of them, like behind the papers and everything. Yeah, it's missing a disc. How did they fit in there, though? That's weird. They don't fit in there symmetrically perfect, do they? Look. I guess they were like laying on top like that. I don't know how that works. I don't know how the 4th disc fits in there. Check this one else for having disc right. Really? All right, let's look at those then. That one looks good. Papa Bear wants it. Papa, I'm going to check the disc for it. Yeah, those look all good. Okay, and then there's the book. And there's that. So yeah, it's missing 1 disc, which kills it. I don't know where you would put the 4th disc, though. I don't really want to fit in there too well. But yeah, that's $10, okay? And that is sold to Papa Bear. We'll sell that to you for $9.99. I'm going to put that over here with the records, FYI. Whoever's tagging, I'm going to put that over there, records. Let's see what else is on the shelf. Let's see what else is on the shelf. I brought that just over here by itself. Let's see. These are toys and toys. I don't think y'all be too interested in that stuff. Here's a whole tub of CDs. Somebody might want this. There's a good chance. I've got Star Wars. I still got these original Star Wars toys. Some decorative plates. And what kind of stickers are these? Who is this? Who's on First? What's those guys' names? The Who's on First skit. I think I got a whole basket of stickers. Whole basket of stickers of those guys. Not Ozzy and Harriet. Who am I thinking of? Here is a Maxwell 8mm camcorder tape 6-pack with storage unit. Wow, what a throwback. So does anybody need any 8mm camcorder tape? Here's an original supply of it. $19.99. It's missing a tape. Abbott and Costello. Yeah, I got a bunch of Abbott and Costello stickers. Maxwell 8mm camcorder tape. $19.99. We're really bringing out the miscellaneous now. We've brought out camcorder tape. I've got an Aston Martin Playmobil Lego looking kit. Star Wars. I've got Marilyn Monroe stickers. More Star Wars. I'm trying to just show stuff I can bring over here. What's in these tubs here? Here's 2 tubs. That's full of Kiss figures. Not ready to show those yet. They're not priced. As y'all know, 10 billion books. I'm not sure if I'm ready to start bringing those over here in droves. Let's look at this cabinet over here. What's in this tub underneath this rack? That looks like dollar records. Yep, from the last sale, leftovers. Can't show those. CD box sets. Kiss figures. That. We've shown all those. And we've showed every one of those Funkos. I guess I need to bring this other thing of CDs over here then. That's going to probably be my next move then. Let's see what the chat says. Any Michael Jordan? No. Well, yes. Yes and no. Yes, do I have some? Am I ready to show them right now? Not really. We're going to be having coins and knives tomorrow, Ernest. I hope at 5 o'clock. I think I need to go ahead and call this a... I'm not done yet, but I need to go ahead and be preparing. I should be preparing for tomorrow, honestly. Let me see if these CDs are marked. Did Charles mark these? These are not marked. That's okay. Let me see what's all in here. Here's a whole tub of CDs we bought from somebody. They've never been gone through. They've never been looked at. I see some pretty interesting stuff, though. Let's go through them. Let's go through a couple. Let's go through a couple handfuls. If I can grab a hold of them. See what we come up with, okay? Excuse me. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Whew, I just got a big sleepy spell, everybody. Any Venom figures? What is this right over here? No, I got Napalm Death. I got Napalm Death. This one's marked down for $10. Scum. That's that album that has that 5-second song on it. Does Leia. Looking for Leia. Leia. Okay, the OG stuff we have from 77 is the Patrol Dewback, the Land Speeder. I've got Hammerhead, Obi-Wan, Han, Darth, Death Star Droid, Sand People, Death Star Commander, R5-D4, Snaggletooth. I have a TIE Fighter in the box. I have a Millennium Falcon in the box. We're looking for Leia. I got some 12-inch newer figures of the 90s of Han, Darth, Leia. Boy, Leia stuff. Leia may sell out Darth. Let me step back here. I think out of all the Star Wars stuff we have in this store, all the Star Wars stuff, I don't think there's one of anything left of Leia in any capacity. Modern stuff, old stuff, I don't see anything Leia. I'll be on the lookout, though. I know that we have an interested party in Leia, Kelly W. Kelly W, for sure. All right. here we go. Make sure I didn't miss anything here. Pass, thanks, no problem. All right, how much is Hammerhead? Give me 1 second, okay? Let me go ahead and get started on a stack of CDs. I'll walk back over there, and let's see what we have here. Let's do all these for $6.99. Maria McKee. Missing the artwork. Maria McKee, $6.99. All these are $6.99. Never gone through. Never been shown, okay? Jason says he'll take Napalm Death. You got it. We have now officially sold almost every Super 7 reaction figure in the store. The only one I have left is Rancid and Notorious B.I.G. Biggie. These are all $6.99. Santana. Sacred Fire, live in South America. These are all $6.99. BB King, Sweet 16. Ooh, here's one that has never been released on vinyl or reissued on vinyl. The Kentucky Headhunters. Also, I have a Misfits bobblehead. I know that Cameron was interested in Misfits vinyl. I have a Misfits bobblehead that's pretty cool. Ernest, thank you. See you tomorrow. Robert Cray, Shame and Sin. Robert Cray, $6.99. Joe Cocker, Across from Midnight. BB King, Blues on the Bayou. Pat Boyack and the Prowlers, Breaking In. BB King, Mr. Blues. BB King, There Is Always One More Time. David Gray, A New Day at Midnight. Jill Sobel. Stevie Wonder, The Other Side of the Mirror. Vince Gill, High Lonesome Sound. The Caulfields, World Gig. And African Music Club, San Francisco, Gold Stamp Promo. And Totally Hits 2, $6.99. $6.99 on all those. Leslie on VG, DG, VG. She meant VG for Vince Gill. Yep, Vince Gill. And both. Was there two? Was there a DG too? Hold on a second. Vince Gill. Was there two Vince Gills? Vicky wants hits. 1 second. There's only one VG unless there's a... oh, David Gray. David Gray. Okay. There's David Gray. And then the other one was Robert Cray. Sorry. I got to check all the discs right quick. Let me look at those. The way I do CDs, if they look okay, I'm going to pass them. Money back guarantee. If they look totally destroyed, I'm going to let you know, okay? But these haven't been checked, so I'm going to peek at them right quick. Beautiful. All right, so Robert Cray is sold to Mary Miles, $6.99. David Gray, Leslie Holt, $6.99. Vicki Allison, Totally Hits, sold to Vicki Allison. And Vince Gill, sold to Leslie Holt. Okay? Those are all sold. Here's what's left in that stack. Maria McKee, Santana, BB King, Kentucky Headhunters, Joe Cocker, BB King, Pat Boyack and the Prowlers, BB King, the Caulfields, American Music Club, Jill Sobel, and Stevie Nicks. Let me see if I can get that tub a little bit closer to me over here. Let me move some vinyl around. There's only probably about 500 in this tub. All right. Brooks and Dunn. There's a lot of people want that reissued on, or put on vinyl. It's never been released on vinyl. Brooks and Dunn, $6.99. Boot Scoot and Boogie. Barry Miles wants the red BB King. Or excuse me, Mary Miles. That was this one. That's sold to Mary Miles, $6.99. Brooks and Dunn sold to Leslie, $6.99. Dixie Chicks, Wide Open Spaces. Kim Ritchie, Rise. Let me check BB King right quick, Mary. Oh, yeah. We got all these from one person. You can tell they took very good care of them. Uncut Presents. DC also sold to Leslie. Tracy second. And Leslie also on KR, which is Kim Ritchie. Also sold. Okay. The Roots of Led Zeppelin. These are all $6.99. Family album. Wow. No, wait a minute. This is a compilation? I guess so. Family album. Yes, I got you for Brooks and Dunn as well. That's interesting. Okay, we have Lucy Kaplanska. Excuse me, Lupi Kaplanska, Over the Hills. I think I'm close. Austin Lounge Lizards, Creatures from the Black Saloon. House Rockin' and Hip Shakin', Volume 3, Killer Swamp Blues Guitar. Jessica Leigh Mayfield with Blasphemy So Heartfelt. Eden Brent, Mississippi #1. Peter Gabriel. That's a 2-disc. It looks like the top of the jewel case is broken. Peter Gabriel. What is this one called? His albums are so complex with the titles. They're all called Peter Gabriel. Aerosmith, 9 Lives. Experienced. Mojo presents 15 tracks inspired by Jimi Hendrix's experience. New music for 2006. Chris Jagger, Rock the Zydeco. Brooks and Dunn again, If You See Her. Brooks and Dunn, 1998. Jesse Colin Young, Crazy Boy. And Bond, Born. J.D. Conklin on Peter Gabriel. Let me check that other disc, J.D. Brooks and Dunn pretty much has nothing on vinyl, by the way. All right. Leslie on Brooks and Dunn. I had a feeling that was going to come up from somebody. That's so to Leslie. Jesse Colin Young to Marcy Miles. Jewel cases detached, by the way. Debbie, you were next on Brooks and Dunn. Okay, I got quite the pile here of sold CDs. Let me put these in a much safer spot before I have a crash. Let me move some stuff around. And for me to do that, I'm going to have to move this. And let me just move this cart closer to me. I got a rolly cart here. I'll bring this to me instead of taking the stuff to it. All right, there's that. Move all this over here. And now this stack of sold CDs. All right, let's go through more, and then more, and then more, and then more, and more. All right, let's grab this layer right here on top. Lilith Fair, A Celebration of Women in Music, 2 CD. Wilson Phillips, Greatest Hits. That needs to be put on vinyl. Not available. Celebration of the Blues, Country Blues Greatest Hits. Dave Hole, Slow Fuse Blues. American Music Club, The Golden Age. Bryan Adams, 18 Till I Die. Pointer Sisters Greatest Hits. Shelley Wright, The Metropolitan Hotel. We got Mary Miles on OF, but she meant Lilith. So she was first to that. Leslie was second. Vanessa Carlton, Be Not Nobody. Vanessa Carlton. Soledad Brothers. The Horse Whisperer soundtrack. The Who covered Mojo with a tribute to The Who from The Jam, Richard Thompson and more. Jason Mraz, Mr. A through Z. Deanna Carter, Did I Smile? $6.99, big country album from her. What's the Strawberry Wine? Strawberry Wine's on that one. Jennifer Lopez, Brave. Shannon McAnally, Geronimo. Let's Move, a heavy blues collection. Looks like Led Zeppelin 2. Modern Day Folklore, Ian Moore. Lou Bega, A Little Bit of Mambo. Oh my goodness. A Little Bit of Mambo. If I Could Turn Back Time, Cher's Greatest Hits. Cher's Greatest Hits. So that stack produced us the following. Soledad Brothers, The Horse Whisperer, The Who cover, Jason Mraz, Deanna Carter, Jennifer Lopez, Shannon McAnally, Mojo presents Let's Move, Ian Moore, A Little Bit of Mambo, and Cher's Greatest Hits. Also, Wilson Phillips' Greatest Hits, A Celebration of the Blues, Dave Hole, American Music Club, Bryan Adams, 18 Till I Die, Pointer Sisters' Greatest Hits, Shelley Wright, Metropolitan Hotel, and Vanessa Carlton. Davey Winstead wants Cher's Greatest Hits. That's so did Davey Winstead. Now, I don't think that last stack, I don't know if I actually I don't know if I read through those one more time. So here's the last stack, and that was Uncut Presents, Mojo, The Roots of Led Zeppelin, Family Album, Lucy Calpin Sky, Austin Lounge Lizards, Horse Rockin' and Hip Shakin' Volume 3, Swamp Blues, Jessica Lee Mayfield, Ed and Brent, Aerosmith 9 Lives, Mojo Presents Experience, Uncut New Music for 2006, Chris Jagger, Rock the Zydeco, and Bond Born. That was from that last stack. Let me also check Lilith Fair right quick for Mary. I hadn't checked these discs. That one's going to be good to go. And let me get to the other one here. Some of these open in a weird way. That one opens like that, almost like a trifold. Okay, good to go. Like I said, if they look good, I think they'll play. I'm going to pass them. Also, make sure it's the right disc. And as usual, money back guarantee on any of these. That's the easiest way for us to do that. That looks good to you. Boy, Cher sewing some skin there. All right, that's so to Davey. Let me move these back over there and grab another handful. Let's see here. Uncle Tupelo, Still Feel Gone. Uncle Tupelo, Mercury Rev, Deserter Songs. U2 War. U2 How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb. The Feelies, Only Life. Uncle Tupelo, No Depression. Mind Science of the Mind. Miracle Legion, Me and Mr. Ray. Mercury Rev, Bokies, and Miracle Legion Drenched. Miracle Legion Drenched. Uncle Tupelo, Mercury Rev, U2 War, U2, The Feelies, Uncle Tupelo, Mind Science of the Mind. Are some of these stickered? Oh, Charles had some of these stickered. Wow. Mercury Rev and Miracle Legion. Excuse me. Yeah, some of these are pricey. Which one did I just see was 17? Yeah, some of these are pretty pricey, but I'm just doing them all $6.99. I'm doing them all $6.99. Like this CD here, this Miracle Legion was 31. Let me look that up on Discogs. Let me see what Charles found that I didn't find, or that from maybe what he was seeing when he scanned this. I gave him a scanner and I said, go to town scanning these and just do fair prices. Yeah, I mean, internationally, they don't come up. I mean, yeah, this is at least a $20 CD, at least. This Miracle Legion. Strawberry Wine. Debbie, you want Deanna Carter. You want Deanna Carter here. That was available on vinyl. I'll have to check. It's Uncle Tupelo Depression 1 or 2 CD. This is a 1 CD. Yeah, it was marked $9.99. $6.99 though. Do it all of them $6.99. Chad, I've only seen one Art Blakey on Colectco Rare. Yeah, if we're talking OG records, yeah, we rarely see jazz records like Art Blakey. If we're talking new reissues, I need to order some. I need to order some more Art Blakey. I used to order drums, Moanin'. I used to order a Moanin' because that's my favorite of his. Miracle Legion. Make sure JD gets that for $6.99. Yeah, make sure he gets that for $6.99. Let me see what some of these other ones were stickered. There might have been some pricey ones. $6.99. That one was Mercury Rev was $17.99. I don't know how some of these got priced and some of them didn't. Yeah, I need to order some more, but we will rarely get OGs. Jazz in general doesn't come through too often. Kind of like this blues collection. You know, we're talking about blues and blues and blues, and we have blues and blues. Well, we never get them. That's the first big blues collection we've ever bought since I've ever been doing this, and we advertise all over the country. Same thing for jazz. People that have jazz collections aren't going to sell them probably ever. And honestly, to sound morbid, but if someone's going to have to die for jazz records to come up for sale. Next is John Haidt, Slow Turning, $6.99 for John Haidt. The Power of Now, A Guide to Spiritual Alignment, the complete book on compact disc. We have Melissa Etheridge, Skin. Between the Covers. Between the Covers. This is covers like Lenny Kravitz doing American Woman. John Haidt sold to Mary Miles, $6.99. Any more vinyl tonight? No. We're actually winding down on CDs because my allergies are kicking in, and I've got to do a sale tomorrow at 5 o'clock for coins, and I'm not sure where half of the stuff is I've got to sell. And I've got to sleep and eat between that. We have Joseph, I'm Alone, No You're Not. Ricky Martin, he was known for a song, Livin' La Vida Loca. Ricky Martin is $6.99. And Vince Gill, I Still Believe in You. Vince Gill, I don't think that's ever been released on vinyl. Leslie. I love going through CDs because I can tell people, never been on vinyl, never been on vinyl, not issued on vinyl, never been reissued. It was on vinyl one time. It's $200, etc. I think that's why some people are okay buying $7 CDs. Like Melissa Etheridge. I don't recall having a Melissa Etheridge album in ever. That is sold to Leslie for $6.99. Leslie also wants the covers. It's actually sealed. It's never been opened. That's sold to Leslie for $6.99 and Vince Gill. Let me check some of those right quick. Let me check Vince Gill. Good to go for Leslie. Covers was sealed. Let me check Melissa Etheridge. Yeah, but jazz records just don't come through. Neither do blues. That's why this blues record collection we've been selling is so incredible. And I'm telling everybody, when they're gone, you'll be wishing that they were back. Unless you have absolutely no interest. Let's go through some more CDs. That stack was pretty good. Let's see here. Let me just grab that same handful. Yep, let me just grab the same handful here. Not much of vinyl, no. 90s country is very difficult to get on vinyl. They are like they finally did Alan Jackson. They still hadn't done, they finally got all the Shania Twain. I mean, that was a no-brainer. Shania Twain is one of the biggest albums ever. That Come On Over. I mean, it's outsold. It's in the top 10 best-selling albums of all time. But a lot of that other stuff is you can't really get it. Moby. Does this one have? I know 2 Moby songs. And one of them is the Jason Bourne theme song. You know, at the end of the movies, when he's always doing something cool, like going back into the darkness, the shadows, as they call it. That's Moby. And then there's a song that we used to play when we'd work out. The Bring Sally Up, Bring Sally Down. Oh boy, that's painful. We have to curl anytime. But yeah, that's Moby. Sell that to Mary Miles, $6.99. Okay, here's more Moby songs. Here's another Moby. I still don't see that song though. What's the Jason Bourne song called? Now let it, I'm not for sure, but there's a best of Moby. Mercury Rev. Limb Lifter. The Monkees' Greatest Hits. Hey, hey, we're the Monkees. Moloko, Do You Like My Tight Sweater? Ziggy Marley, The Melody Makers. Conscious Party. Heather Nova, Siren. Ian McCulloch, Mysterio. Now, Mary, I've got you for one Moby. Let me know if you want the other one as well. And I've also got you down for the Monkees. Okay? And that stack left the following. The Moby songs. J.D. Conklin wants Mercury Rev. Let me check those last few right quick. Let me check. I already checked Moby. Let me check Monkees. Right disc. Super clean. J.D. Conklin wants Mercury Rev. I've never seen any of their stuff on vinyl. 2001. I'll have to look into that. Would people be interested in that on vinyl? Mercury Rev? I'll have to check. Yeah, going through a CD collection is a good way to get ideas on what to order on vinyl. Let's see here. Let's grab this stack. She said, okay, as a Moby. All right. This is also sold to Mary for $6.99. It's got a couple fingerprint smudges, but it'll be fine. The Blues 2, a sampler, $6.99. These are all $6.99. Eric Clapton, From the Cradle. Eric Clapton, $6.99. Eric Clapton, The Pilgrim. Good Old Rock and Roll, 28 great hits, Super Hits Peter Tosh, Sarah McLachlan Afterglow, Counting Crows Recovering the Satellites. Now that, I think that's available on vinyl, but I think it's extremely expensive. Counting Crows, let me check on that. Recovering the Satellites. Let's see, let's go here. Counting Crows, format, LP. Yeah, 1996 US original. Yeah, of course. $150, $200 album. It was reissued though. Wow, the 2017 reissue sells for more than the original. I've seen that happen before. What's the green vinyl sell for? The green vinyl, none for sale. The last one sold 2 years ago for $200. Gold vinyl, that sells for more than the original. Yeah, that is an expensive album. Okay, so Mary Miles and Sarah McLachlan. That sold to Mary for $6.99, and Debbie on Counting Crows. So basically, if you got any version of this album on vinyl, it's very pricey. From what I just seen on a couple clicks. Whoop, I skipped one. The Best of Buddy Guy. The Best of Buddy Guy. The little indicator, the little plastic holder's cracked. CD's fine. Whoop, or did I look at it? Yeah, CD's fine. What songs are on the Sarah? Fallen, World on Fire, Stupid, Drifting, Trainwreck, Push, Answer Time, Perfect Girl, Dirty Little Secret. Heather Nova. No, it's still available. Whew. All righty. Let's see here. Pretty good assortment of stuff in here. Oh gosh. I see some stuff that'll get gone. Here we go. A little country and a little bit of metal in here. First, Heather Nova is sold to Leslie for $6.99. I'm going to go blow my nose here in a minute. Randy Travis, High Lonesome. Randy Travis, This Is Me. Tesla, The Great Radio Controversy. Tesla, 5-man acoustical jam. Tesla, The Best of Tesla. Travis Tritt, Trouble. Stephen Steele, self-titled. Supertramp, Brother Where You Bound. The Best of Sweet. James Taylor, Hourglass. James Taylor, October Road. James Taylor, Covers. I'm going to have to go blow my nose. I got to go get paper towel at least a little bit closer to me. Allergy attack. I don't know if it's from dust or what's triggered in with me. Okay. So was Molokovo from the Last Act $6.99? Yes, all the CDs are $6.99. First thing that was claimed was Mary Miles on SS, and SS was for Stephen Steele's. And then JD, you got 3 chances on Tesla there. Let me know which of the 3 you want. Let me check Stephen Stills right quick. Got the Randy Travis, Super Tramp, the best of Sweet. 3 James Taylors, 3 Randy Travises, and 3 Teslas. I was expecting all those to get claimed. Now time for some water. JD wants all 3 Tesla. Great decision. Tesla. 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 I wish I could just order all those on vinyl right now. Not happening. Not available. Still got the 3 Randy Travises, the 3 James Taylor, the best of Sweet, which they're known for their hit Ballroom Blitz and Fox on the Run, just to jog your memory. My brother gave me a Colectco gift card for Christmas. CDs. Nice. Cashing on the gift card. Fantastic. All right, let me show, what time is it? 1:44. We'll keep going for a couple more handfuls. If y'all are still buying, I'll keep showing. Let me see what we have over here. Let me grab this handful. Because I'm going to keep showing CDs. The Roots, The Soul of Toots Thälmans, $6.99. The Best of Three Dog Night, Joy to the World. Randy Travis, Songs of the Season. Mel Torme, The Velvet Fog. And Cleo Lane, Mel Torme as featured in Seinfeld. The Traveling Wilburys. Randy Travis, Duets, Heroes and Friends. Pam Tillis, Every Time. Justin Timberlake, Future Sex, Love Sounds. Joss Stone, Right to Be Wrong. Joss Stone, Mind, Body, and Soul. Sting, Songs from the Labyrinth. Sting, Sacred Love. James Taylor's Greatest Hits. James Taylor, boy, I need to scan that one. That's his self-titled album. I bet that's a pricey one. I could be wrong, but that just looks like a plus. It's been kept in a sleeve. 1991 US, 81 US remaster. Perhaps. I'm not for sure. You scan it and look at all these different versions. CDs are confusing. That's the long box. The long box is pricey. I'm not for sure. Somebody's already bought it. So, we have Mary Miles on TW. And TW was Traveling Wilburys. That's sold to Mary Miles. J.D. Conklin wants James Taylor self-titled. Someone kept this in a sleeve, J.D. Well, that's nice. Yeah, that just has a look to it. I didn't really get to figure out which version that is, but there's a certain CDs that have a look to them that make them look pricey. That's so to JD. The next comment was Debbie Winston said both James Taylor. Well, he got self-titled, but I can give you Greatest Hits. That's so to Debbie Winston. And that means Mary, you were second on the other one. So that leaves, no, I skipped one. I skipped Tower of Power, TOP. So that leaves Randy Travis, Pam Tillis, Justin Timberlake, Joss Stone, Sting, Tower of Power, The Velvet Fog, Randy Travis, Three Dog Night, and Toots Thomans. However you say his name. Those are all available for $6.99. All right. And let's see here. Let me grab. Handful here. Let me take some off the table. My stacks are getting dangerously tall. All right. I know y'all going to want some of these. George Strait, Lead On. George Strait, $6.99. The Temptations, the best of the 60s. George Strait, Honky Tonk Ville. Those have never been put on vinyl except maybe for that big box set. 50 number one hits. Wow. 2 disc. Sting, All This Time. Michelle Shocked, Mercury Poise, 88 to 95. Michelle Shocked. Rare Gold, disc 1. And Mary Chapin Carpenter, Stones in the Road. Michael, you're first on George Strait. Let me know if you want Lead On, Honky Tonk Ville, or 50 number one hits. That's on the country charts. That's still impressive, though. I saw that one time as like 50 number one hits, and I was like, that's the country charts. But that's still very impressive. I have 0 number one hits. Michael wants both. There was actually 3, Michael. There's Lead On, there's Honky Tonk Ville, and then there's the 50 number one hits. Let me check these first 2. I've never seen that in any form, honestly. $6.99. Honky Tonk Ville. And 50 number one hits. This dude has made a lot of money. Oh, so to Michael Ruttman. Leslie first on Michelle Shocked. Leslie on Michelle Shocked for $6.99. Mary Miles first on Mary Chapin Carpenter. Tracy next on Michelle Shocked. Rare Gold. Brooklyn Bridge, Worst That Could Happen. That's a good one. We 5, You Were On My Mind. Dixie Cups, Chapel of Love. The Sandpipers, Guantanamara. Brandy, You're a Fine Girl. Looking Glass, The Flying Machine. Smile, A Little Smile for Me. Terry Stafford, Suspicion. Ace, How Long Has This Been Going On? The Capris, There's a Moon Out Tonight. It Never Rains in Southern California. Albert Hammond. Climax, Precious and Few. The 3 Degrees. When Will I See You Again? Merle Rush, Angel of the Morning. Starland Vocal Band, Afternoon Tonight. Jimmy Charles, 1,000,000 to 1. Hamilton Joe Frank Reynolds, Don't Pull Your Love. Lynn Berry, 1, 2, 3. Vicky's Heard Enough. She said she'll take it. Great. So that little stack left, no, there's some stuff I hadn't got to yet. That just left Sting and the Temptations. Great music. My Girl, The Way You Do the Things You Do, Beauty's Only Skin Deep, Get Ready, Ain't Too Proud to Beg, You're My Everything, Cloud 9, I Know I'm Losing You. That's a good one. All right, here's more good ones. Tears for Fears, Songs from the Big Chair. Tears for Fears, The Seeds of Love. That is tough to get on vinyl. Elemental, great song too. Tears for Fears. Ooh, I bet this is pricey. Tarja, My Winter Storm. I know that's pricey on vinyl. That's like very expensive. Let me look it up. Maybe don't want to buy it. I have a feeling somebody will, though. CD, DVD. It's not too expensive. It's well worth $6.99. The last one sold for $9. Vinyl's very expensive. James Taylor, Never Die Young. David Bearwald, Here Comes the New Folk Underground. Styx, Greatest Hits. Sting, that's a good one there. 10 Summoner's Tales. That's one of the first ones he did right after he left the Police. Well, no, not really. No, this is the one that has If I Ever Lose My Faith in You. Yeah. That's probably my favorite Sting solo song, If I Ever Lose My Faith in You. There's another Sting, This Cowboy Song, Sting, Brand New Day, and Sting, Mercury Falling. One of the first ones he did when he left Police was Dream of the Blue Turtles. Can you believe that? The Police put out Synchronicity, and then they broke up. They went out on a high note. They said, we can't beat this, evidently. All right, so first is Tracy on the Tarja for $6.99. And then JD, there's 3 Tears for Fears. Songs from the Big Chair, The Seeds of Love, and Elemental. Let me know which of those you want, please. This sold pile is getting pretty tall. I'm going to set it over here before I have a crash. And let's just go ahead and take this show to 2 a.m. So let me grab another handful of CDs. All right, JD wants songs and sewing from Tears for Fears. Those are sold to JD. $6.99 and $6.99. Thank you. Here's another stack. Jeff Wood, Between the Earth and the Stars. Texas, Southside. Mary Chapin Carpenter, Party Doll and Other Favorites. Mary Chapin. Bruce Hornsby, Big Swing Face. Carly Simon, My Romance. Angel Band, Bless My Soul. Greg Laswell, Through Toledo. James Peterson, Don't Let the Devil Ride. The Frank and Walters, Trains, Boats, and Planes. And Mercury Rev, See You on the Other Side. Did I get the copy read? No, Leslie asked the tracks. Vicky Allison had read she asked for the tracks, and she ended up buying it. Leslie Holt wants Mary Chapin Carpenter. That's sold to Leslie Holt. And Mary Miles on BH. And BH was for Bruce Hornsby. I don't think that's available on vinyl. J.D. Conklin on Mercury Rev. Nice. We've almost went through this whole tub. And I'm skipping over some. There's a lot of those Mojo tributes in here, I think. So I've skipped over some of those. And I'm trying to find some of the same artists that y'all have been buying. And we've almost went through them all. That's one I don't see on a CD too often. The Very Best of Eddie Rabbitt. Buddy Guy, Heavy Love. Buddy Guy, Feels Like Rain. Dave Alvin, Museum of Heart. The Wednesdays, Midnight Songs in Time of War. 70s Greatest Rock Hits, Volume 9, #1 hits. Michelle Branch, Hotel Paper. Joni Mitchell, Clouds. I Can See For My... It looks like the 13-4 Elevators, but this is another Mojo Presents. It's a compilation. Great stuff on here, though, including the 13-4 Elevators and the Bubble Puppy and the Red Crayola. Rare sock stuff there. 70s, the Vicki Allison. Mary Miles on BJ Joni. Now, BG, there's two Buddy Guys, Mary. There's Feels Like Rain and Heavy Love. Let me know if you want one or both, or which one or both. I'll definitely go ahead and give you Joni Mitchell. Now, I gave Vicki the 70s comp. Tracy, let me know if you want the psych comp or if you wanted the one Vicki got. If not, Tracy wants that one. And she wants Buddy Guy, Rain. That's sold to Mary Miles. Okay. I Am Sam soundtrack. I Am Sam soundtrack. Three Dog Night. That's a 2-disc compilation. 30 songs. 30 songs. Keb Mo, Slow Down. Keb Mo, Slow Down. Bruce Coburn, Nothing But a Burning Light, $6.99. Bruce Coburn, Live. And Bruce Coburn, Listen for the Laugh. Who has the site comp? Technically, Leslie, you do if you want it. You put comp, and Tracy was next in line at psych. And before that, I had shown another comp, a 70s comp, which Vicki had already claimed. So you're next on this one, technically. Yeah. If you want that, just say sold. If not, Tracy for sure wants it. All right, Mary Miles put I'm, Ken, and Keb. I'm assuming that's all for Keb Mo, right? Is that all for Keb Mo? If so, go ahead and sell that to Mary Miles. All right. And then that stack left Bruce Coburn, Bruce Coburn, Bruce Coburn. Michelle Branch, Dave Alvin. The Wednesdays, Eddie Rabbit. Buddy Guy, I Am Sam, and Three Dog Night. And Leslie said she will take this. Any 80s. I'm actually just grabbing whole handfuls from this tub, and we've almost went through every single one of them. I think it's a little light on the 80s, but I know what. I think I've told y'all before, there's a unlimited amount of CDs in the back. By definition, I guess it's limited, but at the rate we buy stuff, I don't think we'll ever run out. Three Dog Night to Debbie Winstead. That's sold to Debbie Winstead for $6.99. City of Angels soundtrack. Russ Taff, We Will Stand, Yesterday and Today. Kaleidoscope World, Swing Out Sister. Do you classify that as 80s? I do. Howlin' Rain, Magnificent Fiend. Chris Mills, Kiss It Goodbye. Melissa Ferrick, Massive Blur. This is signed by Lily and Madeline. Canterbury Girls. It's autographed too. Arise, Therefore. Daybreaker, Beth Orton. Enya, The Celts, or The Celts, I guess. Jack Logan, Buzz Me In. All right, first thing is Tracy on Swing. Swing Out Sister. That was kept in a sleeve too. I bet that's a good one. That's so to Tracy. Leslie on MF. That was Melissa Ferrick. That's so to Leslie. Stuff I never see on vinyl. And we got Lily and Madeline, Arise Therefore, Daybreaker, Enya, Jack Logan, City of Angels, Russ Taff, Howlin' Rain, and Chris Mills. Next is Jack Logan, Mood Elevator, A Place in the Sun, Lit, Turn Breaks, Ether Song, Keb Mo, Just Like You, Keb Mo, Slow Down, and Keb Mo, Self-Titled. 3 Keb Mo's there. 3 Keb Mo's there. And folks, we're going to be able to finish this whole crate, this whole tub. That way I know I've gone through them. We're going to be able to finish this entire tub of CDs. That way I know we have finished and we've gone through this tub. That's 1 tub down, 35,000 more to go. Soundtrack, Maverick. Duke Robillard, Dangerous Place. Don Juan DeMarco, Original Motion Soundtrack. Ian Moore. Duncan Sheik. Future Soundtrack for America. The Benoit, or excuse me, Tab Benoit. Tab Benoit, Standing on the Bank. The Chainsmokers, Memories Do Not Open. I know some of these songs. We Were Living in Paris. That made an impression on me the first time I ever heard it. Northern Songs, Canada's Best and Brightest. Well, this better have Rush and Neil Young on it. No, but it has Leonard Cohen and the band and Cowboy Junkies. 15 for all 3 Keb Mo's. Sure, let me figure out what I've done with them. First, we have Mark Anthony, Mended. The Delvins, Drift. Still Smiling, a tribute to the genius of Brian Wilson. And the B-52s, Cosmic Thing. First, let's give the Chainsmokers, the J.D. Conklin, Something Just Like This. Yeah, with Coldplay. I forgot about that one. And now the Keb Mo. There's 1, 2, 3 Keb Mo's. Sell those to Leslie for $15. Those are sold to Leslie for $15. Okay? And then B-52s is sold to Leslie for $6.99. And I think we're going to have 1 more handful of CDs. Yep. 1 more handful of CDs. Maria Muldaur, Meet Me Where They Play the Blues. Mojo presents New Harvest. The Stooges Jukebox, compiled exclusively for Mojo by Iggy Pop. So we're about to get into a bunch of Mojo comps, okay? There's several here. And these are original artists. A compendium of modern North America songs, yeah. Iron and Wine, the Dodos, not the Doors, the Dodos. So yeah, whatever it says, original artists, so you know. Albert Melendez on Mark Anthony. Was that in that last stack, Mark Anthony? It was, Mark Anthony, Mended. That's sold to Albert Melendez. Okay, so there's New Harvest. That's a modern North American song compilation. The Stooges is sold to J.D. Conklin. The Modern Genius of Ray Davies, a 15-track Mojo tribute. Mojo tribute. Mojo presents Sun is Shining, 15 reggae summer scorches, featuring rare Bob Marley and the Wailers. EMI Legends of Rock and Roll, 24 greatest hits of all time. The Clovers, Fats Domino, the Rivingtons, Del Shannon, the Isley Brothers. Music from the motion picture Trespass. Ice-T, Public Enemy, Sir Mix-a-Lot. Bruce Hornsby, Harbor Lights. Ben Folds 5, Whatever and Ever Stem, or Whatever and Ever Amen, and Paul Brady, Trick or Treat. So that little stack left the following. Mojo presents New Harvest, Ray Davies Tribute, Mojo presents Sun is Shining, EMI Legends of Rock, Trespass soundtrack, Bruce Hornsby. Bruce Hornsby is sold to Mary, $6.99. J.D. Conklin on Trespass for $6.99. And Albert wants The Best of Rock. Right? Or, yeah, Rock and Roll. That's over Albert Melendez. Now, there's two more things in this tub. And let me see if there's actually disc in them. I don't know if anybody would want these. This one looks pretty well made. It's pretty decorative. They smell good and look good. It's a zip pouch for storing your CD disc. Genuine leather. Yeah, I was about to say, that's a pretty well made one. We'll say, we'll say $9.99 on that. And then here's a little bit cheaper one for $6.99. Couple CD holders. I don't know if any of y'all want to keep your disc out of the cases and keep them in a vehicle. But yeah. Sell that to Tracy for $9.99, the leather one. Ah, man, yeah, that's I think that's worth it just for the leather, right? The craftsmanship on that one. That's sold. Thank you to Tracy for $9.99, and then the cheaper one, we'll say $6.99. Okay. Anybody else? Any last requests? That was an epic little run of CDs there. Let me see how many I think we sold. How many's in this stack here? This stack has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So at least 26 there. We'll say 25. Then there's another stack, 50. Another stack, 75. It adds up fast in quantities. It's like the Funkos the other night. I was like, yeah, we'll probably sell 10, 20 Funkos. And we end up selling over 300 over 2 days. If I would have started on these CDs a little bit earlier, or if we keep going, I bet we could sell well over 100. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. And look how many's left over after, now that I've shown them, I can price them, put them out in the store, etc. Go to 3. Now I better stop. I got to find some food, water, shelter, and a couch or bed. Because I plan on getting here in the morning and pretty much spending all day getting all of the coins ready for tomorrow so I can be live again at 5. And I feel like I bought like 50. I guess you'll find out on Monday when you get your invoice, because I don't know how many you bought either. Anybody want to see anything again? Just let me know. What an epic night. I'm glad we paused and came back for part 2. And I don't know if most of y'all can stay on late like every night, but we're really going to try to knock out CDs in 2025. We got to get our CD inventory down. We know we bought the guy we got the blues records from. He had 16,000, and we had those stored here at the store. So we probably went through what tonight? If that's 75, then we probably went through 350. So can y'all imagine what 16,000 looks like? And that was from one person. We have many more stored back there that we've accumulated. I've been telling everybody we have at least 25,000 CDs. It's pretty overwhelming. It is so many CDs. Now, if I could just sell all those to one person in a bundle deal for $5 a piece, you would have a lifetime of music. So, and if you don't believe it, just watch over the next 6 months and you'll see hundreds and hundreds shown every night. No repeats. This guy that had the blues collection, he had an encyclopedia of CDs, A to Z. Just incredible amounts of music. That's not just blues. That's rock, jazz, soul, country, everything. All right. I think I'm going to go to Taco Bell. They close in 45 minutes. I'm going to go to Taco Bell and eat some very unhealthy food and probably go to bed on a full stomach and regret it and wake up in the morning and wish that I had just waited till ate a good breakfast. Yeah, I'm excited about going through this because tonight was kind of just a quick peek at some of these. I'd kind of already looked at some of the titles, but man, we're going to get into some light for the metal people still watching. We've got some great metal. You know, we've got box sets still. We put out the box sets first. We sell a ton of box sets because they're just so easy. They're affordable. They're a great value. And we sell CD box sets immediately. And then all the metal we have and progressive and, I mean, there's just so much. I know we got tubs back there full of just Metallica and Megadeth and the 80s stuff. And then all the classic rock. And some of them are going to be $7. Some of them are going to be $6.99. Some of them are going to be $10. Some of them are going to be $25. And they'll be fair prices, though. And if you look some of these up, I guarantee some of these we sold tonight for $6.99. I guarantee there was at least one in there that was probably a $50 CD. Some of them can get really pricey. This was just straight out of a tub, $7 a piece. It works out faster that way sometimes. Okay, thanks for watching. It's been a great week. This concludes your invoicing. This concludes your invoicing for the record sale. So if you've bought something this week, it's now officially over. And invoices will go out on Monday. Invoices will go out on Monday. Monday, invoices will be sent out. And tomorrow will be a whole separate show, a whole separate invoice. Any of the coins and knives or anything like that you buy. And that's what we'll be doing, okay? I need some Michael Bolton and Kenny G, okay? I don't see that much on vinyl. Well, I guess we do a little bit on vinyl from him. Okay. Thanks, everybody. I'm officially signing off now. Thank you and good night. See you tomorrow at 5 o'clock.